to the open bar. Salute, salute, salute.
Salute.
Salud.
What's going on?
Hey.
What's today's date, Dave?
Today's date is 5/4/21.
5/4/21.
Man, that was quick.
That was quick.
May.
Yep.
It's almost over.
Tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, really?
That's right.
It is.
What are y'all
Man.
doing to celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
I'm drinking some tequila right now.
Is that the drink of Cinco de Mayo and tacos?
Absolutely. I
Or is
mean,
that prejudice? Was that prejudice what I just said? Tacos?
No, why? I mean, it is what it is. You
I
know?
mean,
I never understood the whole
Tuesday's
history.
a whole taco day right now, right?
Yeah.
Is that where that come from? I never understood the whole history of Cinco de Mayo. I should have looked it up before I got here. But it's like what? Somebody.
It's May 5th. That's the date.
But it is a celebration of
It's
some
the
sort
5th of May.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's the celebration of some sort
I
of
want to say it's
king
the
or
Mexican
something.
emancipation,
Mexican?
right?
Okay. It's like
yeah.
our Juneteenth.
Kind of, sort of.
So-
If I'm not mistaken, I might be telling my ignorance, but
We
Yeah,
did.
it might be.
yeah, but I think it is.
Oh, wow. Well, anyway, happy Cinco. Oh, that's tomorrow. I'm about to say happy Cinco de Mayo.
I mean, just pre, so they know.
Free.
But yeah, it's definitely the day to
To do some
pull up at a
tacos.
bar and get some tequila or a frozen margarita.
I'm going to do something tomorrow.
All the Mexican restaurants about to get that same money day tomorrow. It's like
That's what they get.
they
now.
gonna get paid tomorrow.
And what in the Dominican hair stores, the blowouts,
I don't know
Dominican.
about that.
they gonna be lit tomorrow.
Right.
Yo, I had a good weekend. Did y'all have a good weekend?
I did.
So I celebrated my sister's birthday. My sister, I'll say her name, Elisa. She doesn't mind. The owner of what's the Stackhouse Barbecue in the store near you, area near you, truck near you. Anyway,
Okay.
so we celebrated. I've never been to the Shock Bar. Can we say that on air?
Yeah.
The Shock Bar. Have y'all been there in Waldorf? We have to go.
I've never been to the shop.
Never been there.
I seen it, but I haven't gone.
On Waldorf, not that.
An amazing experience. Like it looked inside the bar, it looked like you standing on water. The DJ, and it was the way they have it, you spaced out pretty well. DJ is bad, the food is bad, the drink is not that expensive. Definitely a great spot. We got lit. Like
So,
we were so
bad meaning good or bad meaning bad?
good. Everything about it was excellent. It was an excellent experience.
The food was bad.
Yeah,
This is bad.
The
I mean,
tone,
well, bad.
This is good.
the tonality was not the positive.
Yeah, it's like.
Well, I'm high on Electra. I mean, what's the Sudafed?
Okay.
So y'all forgive me. And anyway, so yeah, the experience was good. And on Saturday, I hung out in Georgetown, near the water. We ate at this place called Nick's. You ever heard of that? In
Yes.
Georgetown.
For sure.
Amazing wings. The best, what you call it, Obey wings you had in town.
We went there.
Amazing
one time.
drinks.
Remember when
We
the
did our
photos?
our studio. I mean, our photo shoot there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right by my old job.
For sure.
And that was amazing. And then Sunday, this is the first time in a long time since I'm vaccinated. I'm not as scared not to go out as much. So I did Sunday fun
you
day.
been out somewhere Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday,
right?
Saturday, and Sunday I did a brunch.
Nigga, you was the only one party before.
I wasn't
Since
partying.
COVID started.
I was not partying. Like I would go to a couple
This
of
nigga had more COVID tests than somebody worked with.
Now I
COVID.
would admit that, but I was very responsible. When I did go,
Exactly.
I quarantined myself and I took a COVID test. I did not come around
See, that's what I'm
anybody.
saying.
Like 11
Yeah.
times.
He kept going out, man.
I never.
Nigga, it was
caught-
only 12 months. He said 11 times.
But you know what? I can knock on wood. I have not caught COVID yet,
Neither have
and I pray that I haven't. I don't get it. I mean, I don't want to say
It's funny, man.
Man, but you vaccinated now. You good.
I'm vaccinated.
It doesn't
that don't
mean
mean
that-
you
that
can't
is
get
not-
it.
get it.
that's
That's
the
the
bad
question.
No, I'm
information.
saying
there.
is you're not gonna get sick. You get sick.
Not
But you
necessarily.
should. But you
don't
shouldn't
know.
say. You shouldn't say you're good, because I think that's the problem with the vaccine. Like somebody told me today that they're gonna start asking for your card to travel. Right? They're gonna
Like you going to Europe, they're already. You can't go to Europe without it.
without the vaccination.
Well, I think Florida, they banning them from doing that though. Florida governor. He,
Well, Florida actually
They drop all their COVID.
they dropped all restrictions.
You ain't need no masks or nothing in Florida.
starting now. But I will tell you,
DC's going back
recently-
full blast June 19th, I think.
So I will tell you, being recently in Florida and Georgia, I seen more people in Florida wearing masks than I did in Georgia.
Oh, really?
For real?
But
Yeah.
you always hear
Yeah.
Florida, Florida, Florida,
It's
Florida.
Georgia off the chain, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I admit,
And I'm not even talking about Atlanta.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
people are like, oh, Atlanta's up there. No, Atlanta's not the only part of Georgia.
No, the
Well, I-
rural
Small
part of
part of
Georgia,
Georgia.
right?
when I was in
I'm
South
talking about
Beach,
rural parts of Georgia. I'm talking about Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina.
they ain't had no masks on.
No. South Carolina, especially, man, like down there on their beaches and stuff. They're not wearing
But I
masks.
admit, when I was in South Beach, I didn't see too many masks. People was just
You're
Yeah.
on the beach. How many masks?
No, I'm
you
talking
gonna
about
see
in
on
general,
the
like
beach?
at the restaurant.
Well, that's
people
the thing.
walking
You're
and
at a
stuff.
restaurant.
I'm
or-
talking about walking the streets.
No, you're right. The tourists definitely weren't wearing masks. The help, the people who work in the hotel
Yeah,
stuff
they
were all
did.
wearing the
Yeah,
masks.
they had to.
The restaurants were, yeah.
because that's what they were required to do.
Sure, and I mean, they think they should, especially when you in the restaurant, hotel business, you dealing with so many people from the public.
Right.
It's not about you, it's about protecting you as an employee. Like, if I got to take care of your health and all that, you know what I'm saying? You seeing so many people coming in and out. So, but the regular tourists in Florida, they definitely weren't wearing masks.
And I actually seen this. I witnessed this going into a Target. It was two gentlemen. They were walking into the Target. They didn't have no mask on.
In Florida?
Yeah, in Florida.
Nobody
Okay.
said nothing to him.
No, guy did. He stopped them.
What
And
Did he
he
work
gave
there?
the mask.
He worked there, or he was just?
Yeah, he worked there.
Oh, okay.
And they took the mask and put it on. They
Yeah, I
didn't
mean,
say,
and that's a Target thing. That's
I'm
a
a
Target
blood American. I don't have to wear a mask.
I'm getting mad. I get mad at people like I would never, even though I would want people to wear masks that I don't know in my face, but I would be damned if I'm gonna walk up to them and say something. Unless you sneezing in my face, and I'd be like, yo, but it's not my job.
No, if they come up towards me without a mask, yeah, I'm gonna say something. But
No,
you
I'll
mind your
just turn
mind
around,
my
I'll
business.
walk away. But people really need to mind their business. You know, you can't tell people.
that is true. Cause there's a lot of motherfuckers out here dying because they ain't minding their business.
Mind your business.
That's what I'm saying. But if you're an employee of
you
an
got-
establishment,
you
yeah,
gotta
you
say
can say something.
I mean,
but,
that's your job.
But I'm not gonna be at a restaurant and you don't have a mask on. I'm gonna say, sir, can you wear a mask?
Well, at a restaurant, I think that's the most asinine thing anyway.
Because you have to eat.
You have to eat. You have to take your mask
Yeah,
on. So
no,
what's the use
so-
of walking
But
in
the
the
principle,
mask?
what I'm saying is, it's not my job to say something to you. You know what I'm saying?
You just
like
walk
I'm just
around.
gonna,
No,
I'm just gonna
I-
stay my distance away from you. But I would think that the waiter or somebody can say,
That's just like
"Sir, you're in a restaurant.
Right.
Please wear your mask when you walking around." That's your job. They don't say
And
nothing.
that's just
on them.
the same way I feel about cigarette smoke. I don't really like it around me, but it's not my job. Like, please, ma'am or sir, can you please put that cigarette
Cigarette
out?
out, yeah.
It's not. I just have to get up and move. And
But
get
that's
out
why I
the way.
tell people
But
like you have family members say, my kid can't be around cigarettes.
Don't bring
Okay,
them.
don't bring your kid around that person because I'm not gonna sit up there and tell it, hey,
In their
sir,
own
can you
house.
please put your cigarette out?
in their house.
No, not in the house. That's different. In my house, that's different. That's like me in my establishment. I'm talking about we in a public,
No, I'm
we in a
talking
public
about
area.
You telling,
No, at-
you
you're
telling
at
somebody
their house.
You take it, you
Not
take,
even at their house. What I'm talking about, you around.
But
you
he was
can-
talking about.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying you take your kid to somebody's house that you know that smoke. He said, "Well, my kid don't like
Oh,
to be
no.
around smoke." Don't bring them to
You
my
can't
house.
bring the
'cause
kid
I
around
can't
there.
tell you what to do in your house. Like I know this one woman who put a pastor out her house. I swear to God, true story. He went over to her house and she pulled the cigarette out. He was like, "You should, blah blah blah." He said,
That's-
"She said, Pastor, you can see your way out the door. This is my house."
But see,
This
that's
ain't
a
your
pass.
I mean, but
That's a pass. You should
house." It was
respect
wrong, but I'm just telling you. I'm giving you a.
Why,
Hold on,
why,
hold on.
why
What
is
was
that?
wrong? Don't say it was
Pastor's
wrong.
the man.
no, you gotta say it was distasteful, right?
Yes, it was
It's
distasteful.
just say to kick the pastor out your house. You kind of want his blessing right on the house, right?
I'm saying,
but
Not necessarily.
not necessarily.
But I'm saying, but out of respect, you used to. But you used to, out of respect, you would say like, "Oh, pastor, come.
Yeah,
let
the
me
pa-
let me
yeah,
let me
so-
put a Bible
well,
on the
well,
table." You know what I'm saying?
unless
Let me
it's-
put all my liquor. up.
It's more tasteful to not put them out and just say, if the smoke bothers you, I won't smoke, right? But
You shouldn't even smoke.
but
in
the
front of me.
pastor, I'm like this, man. I feel like I definitely wouldn't want anybody trying to accommodate. Like if you invited me to your house, then I would expect you to accommodate something small like that, right? But if I'm over there for some other reason, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to change nothing about your house. It's your house. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Pam. Pat, whatever your name is.
Owens.
She told,
Owens.
Oh, she did say. She said, "Tell Owens I said hi."
Yeah, but I
She's
just
gonna smoke right in front of you.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
Pam,
blow it right in your face.
I know.
You blow it right in your
I
face.
am not mad at it.
But I mean, I just think that, like I said, even with I don't like cigarette smoke, so I just move away. Now I saw somebody get offended because they started smoking beside me, and I got up and I moved, and they were like, "Well, fuck you," you know. I was like,
That's what I'm saying, but that's all you have to do.
you know. So I'm like, you can't
Well,
win for losing.
I mean,
I could have told you to get away from me with the cigarette.
but you
smoke.
protecting your health, so you got to do
Right.
what you got to do for yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
As long
we're
as you
all
don't-
we're all as an adult are responsible for our own
Right.
well-being.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I just got an issue with people just trying to do their job, doing somebody else's job. Like it's
Oh,
not
no.
my job
Oh,
to
yeah.
question what you do. You know
Oh
what I'm
well,
saying?
you saying people who be like self-appointed?
Yeah, self-appointed.
Yeah, like you ever
yeah.
tried to like
You
ride
talking about
down-
like the Karens?
Like the Karen.
Definitely.
Yeah, you ever tried to ride down the median on the Beltway and somebody tried to pull over and
Oh,
stop
I
you?
hate that shit.
They
I
gonna-
do that all the time. Like you want to sit and be nosy. I'm trying to get through this.
Exactly. You're not the police. Do not self-appoint yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
you want to take a picture. Who you gonna send it to?
Yeah, like
Like
okay,
one time I was at a bank across the street. I went to a bank, right? So, and it's a parking lot right there, and it's a U-Haul place
Mm-hmm.
parking lot. The bank was running, so I just parked in the U-Haul parking spot, right? Because it's bank right
Central
next
Avenue?
to it. No, it's not Central Avenue, nowhere. So it's in D.C. So and this lady, and she wasn't Karen. She was actually black, but being pressed.
But
She
no,
was like,
okay.
you shouldn't park in there. You should park over in the other. You should park in the thing because she was going in the U-Haul place to
She
get
was
her.
a Cassandra.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so I'm like, and so you know, I instantly told her mind her damn business. I said, "Are you gonna give me a ticket or something? Anything? What you gonna do? What's the point of you having to
She
say
called the
something to me?"
tow truck on your
But, you know,
ass.
his son been doing people like that forever. Because one time we was at a restaurant.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
his
perfect
son-
example.
His
My
son
yeah.
was like 4 years old.
Was you there? You was at the thing?
I think I was gonna tell the story.
No,
I'll
I'm
tell
saying
it
was
little-
I'm just remember.
I don't think I was there. I don't know, but I remember the story. But anyway, the old lady came to him and he was dragging his plate a little bit. Looked like it was about to fall. Granted, his father and his mother right there. Neither one of them
And
said-
his grandfather was there.
grandfather. Neither one of them said that. The lady, young man, hold your plate up. You're gonna
No,
lose.
she
all-"
said,
Oh, God.
"Excuse me, baby. You should lift your plate up some before you drop it." And then he say, "Ma'am, please mind your business."
My mother is right there.
He said, and for him, and he was like 4 years old at the
And he
time.
was so embarrassed.
Please, my
But-
dude.
Yeah, but he
but
did
my
it out of
mother-
respect. He should say, "Ma'am, please mind your business."
That's funny,
And
right?
and my mother
Y'all
said
don't
he
want
was
the
right.
j- y'all don't
My
want the
mother
village
said-
raising
my
a
mother
child
said
no
he was
more.
Right. My mother said the woman should have mind your business.
No, right, but I did get on him for that but it was funny at first. But
I
she,
did.
But she ain't had.
Interesting.
But technically, that was totally different because he could have dropped his plate, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mind your business.
no. But yeah, people who try to turn it like I go to visit my mother. She's in like this gated, to get to her place is inside the gate. So, if I don't have the key or call them, I couldn't get in the gate. You wait for somebody to come out the gate or somebody to go in, and you're gonna go in. So, a lady goes in, she gets through the gate, but then she stops to let the gate close. So
Make
that
sure
I'm still locked out. So like you can't come in behind me. I'm like, first, ma'am, you stopping me. What about the other 100 cars that came in behind somebody else? It's
Right.
like, why are you trying to teach me a lesson today? You know what I'm saying? Like you're not
Well, I
the
told you
gate
that happened
police.
to me in Baltimore,
And
but
you
she got
don't know
cussed out.
you don't know what kind of level I'm on, right? If I'm trying
Right.
to get in there to harass my girlfriend or something, or I feel like she's cheating on me, I could be in an irate state of mind, and you doing this, you don't know how I might go.
Right.
The thing about it is, I can understand that situation, but because I'm personally too. When I lived in my apartment building, if I seen somebody strange, I didn't want to let them in. I didn't fight, but I would be like, what I would do, like
Take your time, drive past it, maybe.
No, I have one time was like walking past. This is my old apartment, and I saw this dude coming up, and I guess he was like knocking. I was like, "Oh no, I don't know you." And I kept going up the steps,
That's different.
and I'm just saying. And then,
Oh, so you're a Gerald.
you can call me what you
No,
want.
but that's different.
You call me what
But
you
I
want,
can
I
understand
was
that.
Like, I don't know you.
But I can-
can't
Okay,
let
you don't
in.
need to know him.
So I wouldn't open the door.
I wouldn't open
I
the
wouldn't.
door.
I'm not
So you
gonna
didn't
make it
walk,
my
you didn't
business.
walk back down and go open the door.
No, I did not. He
Right.
told me. I was like, I could have.
Right,
Like
right.
came and let him in, but I was like, oh, I don't know you.
That's
And
right.
I kept
Now
going
I
up the steps.
respect that though.
But if
Yeah,
he,
I
but
wouldn't
if
ask
he
you to
came-
go out of your way to let me in.
But if
I
he
wouldn't be
came
mad at
behind,
that.
that's what I'm saying. Go out my way. But if he was right behind me,
You wouldn't wait for him to
no,
turn
I would
right
open the door
and
I
go
would
in and
just
close the
pray.
door real
Now, I'm
quick.
not gonna cause
You know,
no
I'm not gonna
issue.
cause an
Like if I'm
issue.
walking out
That's
the
what I'm
door,
saying.
I'm not gonna
That
say
nigga
no.
just
and
shot
shut the
that
door.
nigga up.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be
But I
trying
saw
to.
he was like, "Fuck you," but he was mad.
Oh, he
was
did
like-
say that to you?
He was mad. He was like, "Damn, you could have let." You know, he was like,
I just
yeah.
act
was
like I ain't see him. I just kept
Yeah,
moving.
That's what I did.
Yeah,
but
but
I
see-
was like, I
Nah,
don't know.
you saw him. You
No, I
you
saw
look
him,
back.
but
You
I
look
didn't
back.
know- I
But
don't
at
know
least
him.
though, you wasn't being the gate police though.
Right.
You just
No,
didn't go
I
out your
was
way,
like-
right?
It's like
I'm
it
just
wasn't
you-
like
I
you.
know. My thing is, if you're gonna steal, rob, or rape, you're not gonna do it on my call.
Right.
not gonna do it on my
Right,
dime.
but if he was walking out the door like I'm walking out the door and he coming in,
Yeah.
I'm just let him
like,
in.
you
I'm
know,
not
ain't
gonna
nothing
say
I
who
can
are
do.
you.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
pray.
I'm
I'm
good.
gonna pray to everybody.
And who are
okay?
you?
And who are you?
Right. I'm not
And
gonna.
who
I'm
are
gonna mind
you?
my business. And I'm like, but I'm just saying.
I'm Gerard.
But my thing is, but I'm not gonna open.
I
the
live
door.
here.
I'm Gerard and I live here.
Where's your proof of address?
Like a lot of Karens,
What is your
they be
door
like-
number? How
they be
long have you been
stopping
here?
you. They be stopping you, trying to stop you from
Okay,
getting
no,
by.
Karen is wild because Karen can't fight, but she'll stand in the doorway, right?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
like I'm not moving.
But then when you hit it, she she look, she look like why are you looking like that?
yo, that's funny.
But you know, it is what it is. What did you do this weekend, PDO?
Actually, man, I worked, man. I had I had a couple emergencies in a couple of my properties. You know what I'm saying? So I had to actually call an emergency plumber man, and he had a snake like 35 feet into like.
Come on, black man with properties. Come on, y'all. We gotta clap that up.
I'm just saying. And so that was a crazy emergency. It was just crazy that he had to do all of that work, and it cost me so much money because it was the weekend. It was like
Right.
on Sunday. But I mean, at the same time, man, like I had some good business deals, you know, come together
Raise your hands
over the
up.
weekend. Yeah, you
What's
know.
up?
what's up.
Ain't no, but you know, God is a blessing. I got my
Hey.
income tax check back this week. So
Did you? Hey,
I thought I owed.
hey, how many of y'all I like what's your collective? I don't want your business out there, but like I'm trying to pay off my debt at the end of this year. But it's about 30.
1,000?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
got you.
business and personal.
That's
I got
but
you
that's
beat.
low, really.
That's low. It's not
That's
like
low.
That's not like a lot, right? I'm saying it's business and personal. So
got
it's
you
like
beat.
about 30. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
I got about double that, but I
Yeah.
got probably double the responsibility.
okay, yeah, exactly.
But you know what? For the grace of God, I paid off all my debt in 2020. I'm
debt-free.
debt free
Did you?
as of right now.
That's
yeah.
what's up.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
he loves
That's-
to tell you. He tells you that
Can-
story.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
proud
no,
of
hey, yo,
Can I borrow a pack of hot dogs?
Yeah,
Yo.
I don't even owe the car note right now.
yo, shout out to that,
But
man.
I always,
that's what's up.
I always
That's a
brag.
good
I always
wrestling.
brag about them because a lot of people put themselves in debt for weddings. Him and his wife, they did it
Did
perfect.
not do that, right?
I think I told that story before, but I'll tell it
But
again.
Dave had a lot to do that because he was paying the rent at the time.
But like I said, when he proposed to his wife, from that point on, they saved up every paycheck to pay off the wedding. So then they paid off
you
the wedding.
made her save her paycheck, right?
Yeah, she saved her paycheck.
Yeah, he
And-
paid everything.
But the mother also saved up. By the time they came up with like over $25,000-$30,000 to pay off the wedding.
Sure,
Yeah, her mother,
To
her
pay the
mother was a
wedding.
big help.
So then
Yeah.
after the wedding,
that's how it's go.
they moved into
And my
Dave's
godfather
apartment.
paid a lot.
And they moved
Okay.
to Dave's apartment, and they saved up their checks, bought their house.
And this
paid
before
off-
this before Aaron and them.
Yeah.
was way before
Way
them.
before
Right.
them. They wasn't even thought of.
Dang.
So when they moved their house, they furnished.
We
the
stayed in
whole
the
house
apartment,
with
me,
cash.
my wife, and Dave. Because
Okay.
Dave used to cook for me every day. I used to live with Dave.
Okay, right.
So he used to cook my dinner for me. Dave
That's
wouldn't
crazy.
let me go in the kitchen. So then my wife came in, then she started cooking for both of us.
Well,
So
I don't
he-
know if I remember, he leave all cabinet doors open.
Yeah.
and everything.
Nah,
You
that
know,
was
I
not
like a junky house, right?
Oh, you keep yourself kind of organized.
Yeah.
Mama told
And
me I
this
couldn't
dude-
go in the kitchen. I just say, dude, I'm going to. No, I get it for you. Don't need to go in the kitchen. I'm like, dang, I can't go in
I
the
got
kitchen.
you, man.
Dave stayed with me for when I had my house in Capitol Hill. He stayed with me for about 4 months. The
Yeah.
cleanest my house ever been in history.
He don't
Like I'm
play.
talking about the floor panels. It was shining.
Just had everything.
I was like,
you was like, I never even seen this place like this before.
no, it was amazing. It was so clean.
And dude,
I was like, what's that pine saw? What the
Hey, you
potpourri?
can't live in the clutter and
Nah.
only thing was cluttered when we lived there was my room. My room
Yeah,
was
so
tight.
like
so he had a caution sign. On,
so like my grandparents came down. They came from New York, right?
He put me out.
This nigga, he had to clean up his room.
Man, you had to clean my room up because you wanted your
No,
girlfriend.
it was like if they opened the closet, it was like a wrap. It was like
Exactly.
it would have been
Everything gonna
attacked.
fall out. Yeah. Yeah, I was all right. So
That's
I had to
what's
go to my girlfriend's house that weekend because his grandmother. was coming to town.
I really don't get what we get that because my mother and my dad are super neat.
Yes, they
All
are.
my sisters' houses are immaculate. Now my house,
But that's because they cleaned up after
That's the
y'all.
thing.
They did.
When
My
the way
sisters-
we grew up is we didn't do a lot of cleaning. My mother would clean,
And
or
my
my
sisters
sisters would
would
clean.
clean. Like,
And
they-
then
my
when she
sisters-
got married, my stepfather did all the
Yeah.
cleaning.
And my sisters, when we were like smaller, and I'm not bragging to say it because we still had to do our part. But my
Yeah.
sisters, we get out the bed, they made our beds, they ironed our clothes. We didn't really have to
No,
do
I
anything.
had my own clothes.
I'm talking about when we were like younger kids,
Yeah.
like most kids.
They
at
took
10,
care of y'all.
They were really good.
Yeah,
at
they
us.
was
my
good.
sisters were
They was good
amazing
sisters to us. Yeah.
How
they never
how much older
complained
than
or anything.
than y'all was your sisters?
Like
My
4
youngest
years.
is like 4 years
4
apart.
4
years.
years. So they was right there with y'all, but that's just how your mom raised them.
No, that's how my sisters are.
My
They-
oldest sister like 6 years older than us, and then
And then-
She really saw y'all as her little brothers. Like, let me.
like we was her
Look
son.
up.
and
My oldest
mother-
sister treated
my
like we was
mother-
her son.
And my mother had to work, to take
So
care.
yeah,
so
she
my
was.
sisters,
Yeah.
and my mother loved a clean house.
That was
and my
dope.
sisters knew,
That was
but
dope.
They never.
They
My
cooked.
sisters never complained.
I remember
You
back
know.
in the days when we had the government cheese.
Right.
And from we call it, what's that, Cream Marina? What we was cream of
Cream-
wheat. We used to call it
Cream of
Fem-
wheat, yeah.
But we used to call it Fem or something. But anyway, my sister Mia, she used to make the cut
Cheese
that
toast.
thick cheese toast, put it on under the
Yeah.
And a broiler.
on the broiler. That was the best cheese.
That's-
So,
that's-
oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god.
Oh yeah,
You
that
like-
see
you
that.
make some of them jokes?
Nobody uses a broiler no more like that.
Nah,
Really?
man.
I use it for bacon.
Me too.
For bacon?
Yeah,
I don't even think I have a broiler.
But
I
see, that's
don't
the
think I
thing.
have
The
one.
George
I don't
Foreman
think
grill,
new
the
stoves
George Foreman
don't come
grill,
with a broiler,
those
do
air
they?
fryers and
Fryers,
stuff.
they do all
done
that
killed
stuff
all
now.
that.
But the
Yeah.
new stoves come with a broiler.
Some of them do.
I don't
do
have
some
a
of them,
broiler.
okay.
I don't think.
I
have a
don't
new
think so. I
stove.
don't think they.
Nah,
do.
I've recently had one.
The
and-
only
and-
broiler, if you have a gas stove, most stoves
Yeah,
aren't
gas
gas
stoves.
anymore.
Yeah,
most
most
stoves
of them
aren't
are
gas,
electric
are
now.
electric. Because I know mine.
I don't like electric.
I don't
stove.
like. I don't. So like, where I'm in the process of moving, and it got electric, and I don't know how I'm gonna like that.
Nah,
Well,
yeah,
I
so-
like the
all
electric.
electric?
Yeah, everything's.
I like the
electric.
No
electric
gas.
look. I like the glass stove.
I
And
like
that's
the I like
love
the
the
look
look,
of
yeah.
electric, but I'm just scared. Somebody getting their hand burned.
No, yeah, and I think you gotta learn how to cook differently because I think
Yes.
the temperatures like
Yeah.
for the food is
Yeah,
different.
the food
Yes.
is not. I don't think the food cooked as well with electric stove.
I
than
don't
do
know.
with
You
the
cook-
gas.
I do
You
not cook like
Arnold,
that.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
You cook?
No, this nigga cook
I'm about to
bacon. He
say-
told you.
Oh,
No, I'm saying I cook breakfast food,
Oh,
and,
yeah, you-
and
I
I
have
can
that.
grill. That's I do the man things. You know what I'm saying?
So
Okay.
I'll get on the grill too.
anyway, y'all, we have Dave. Before we go to hot topics, you want to talk about your weekend?
My weekend I just worked. I ain't
He
really
was
do
a
too
hustler.
much.
Matter of fact, he came back, and of course we had probably
funeral.
take care of the funeral and all of that stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But
shout out to your family.
yeah.
Well, I can tell you, my weekend was pretty good.
We didn't get to you yet. We're talking to Dave.
I thought Dave was done, man. I thought Dave was done.
Nah, I just really
I'm
worked.
Alice, I'm gonna smack you straight to the moon.
I'm just
So-
hustling. This dude called me Friday night. Told me, yeah, I need something. Then 6 o'clock in the morning, Saturday, said, I'm good.
I'm good. That's how I do, man. I was helping you out because you had to get up to help me out, and I told you I'm good.
Yup.
Hey, so just real quick, working 48 hours in Florida, 48 hours here, which one was better?
Here only because I know it like the back of my hand.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah. It's a little slower because you learning.
Yeah.
I hope you
so-
ain't got no leather seats in your car, do you? In Florida, do you?
Nah, I
I was
don't
about
have
to
no
say you gonna be
What?
a bit. You gonna be stuck to them seats.
Nah,
see-
nah. Actually, the weather has been pretty
No, it's
good.
gonna get there though.
Yeah, June gonna be different.
But you
probably.
can- but you gotta-
but it's still south sun. It ain't,
Yeah, I
it
said
ain't city sun. Like this is city sun.
Yeah,
New
I
York
love-
and
I
DC.
think Florida people got the best skin. Like my sister moved to Jacksonville, and her skin, that dark, it's just
Yeah,
it's
yo.
the best skin.
My thing is, I said, I've always said I don't want to get tinted windows, right?
Right.
Yeah, you gotta get it.
Now I said, damn,
You gotta
look
get
like
them
I'm gonna have to
tinted.
get tinted windows.
Yeah.
Why? Just for the
heat.
sun.
The heat.
Yeah, just for the heat, man.
Just to keep
But
the sun out.
can you do the tenant all the way around in Florida without
Yeah.
getting stopped?
Yeah,
you
that's
could,
what's
could
up.
like
See,
Say
Florida,
good.
that's the thing about the South, man. The South don't have all these rules that the city had. That's a city thing. Like
That's
when
why
you,
them white people.
Well, I
do
live
away
in
with
I'm,
black
well,
people.
I'm living in the
look,
city,
but
but
no, I'm saying, but
but-
urban
but
cities
down-
like
yeah.
DC, New York, Chicago, in the inner cities, they got all these rules about stuff hanging on your mirrors. You know,
That just what I
tint
think
on your
them,
windows got to be a certain level of tint, all that.
Right.
It's city living. Down south, like you could go down there, yo, as long as you don't have a record.
but let me tell you
put your
what-
license on and buy a gun.
But I can tell you why.
Like,
But I can tell you why. The third.
and you can ride around with
Because-
it legally.
yes, on your side.
You know why?
24/7.
Wow.
Because down south, Florida, Georgia, all that, the police don't care the reason why. They don't have to make a reason to stop you. They don't
yeah.
care. They'll stop you.
Just stop you and shoot. you.
DC and all this up here, they try to look for a reason to
Well,
stop
they have
you.
to have reasons, right? They try to have legit reasons. Because
Georgia
but-
don't care.
But it's also, think about it, though.
That's a good point.
But it's not just that. But what's behind that? It's because in the big cities is where a lot of corporate is, and a
Exactly.
lot of college educated or people who act educated, right?
Right.
Come so everybody gets more technical. Down south, it's way more simple.
Yeah.
They got common sense, but it's simple.
They
It's
believe
like,
in less government.
Right.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? More-
first of all, if it's a problem in your family, if the police come and he knows the father of the house or whatever, they settle it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're going to get CPS involved and something like agencies down here in the city. That ain't going on down the south like that.
Yeah, nah.
Okay. I don't know, before we, I want to hear about your weekend before we go into the hot topic.
Oh, you want to hear? No, I'm just kidding. But my week, actually, me and my oldest son, we went and got. Well, I took him to get a tattoo.
Can
And
we
he got-
see
and
yours?
he got- Nah, you can't see my tattoo. It's for. It's
He
for
got his ass tattooed.
yeah.
You might as well have.
And then,
Fuck
then,
on.
then I end up getting a tat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you did get one?
Yeah, I got a tat.
Okay.
Yo, I got a tat.
He
My-
got
This
His first
nigga wait
tat.
till he's 50 to get a tattoo.
Yeah, I got my one and only tat
Wow, I got 1 million of them. Hey, yo.
Where?
on my chest.
Oh, okay.
He don't want to tell us what it is. We'll tell y'all off air because I think it's stupid. And I want to get you. It's not
Well-
stupid. It's beautiful.
Well, we can talk about it though, if y'all want. I don't
Yeah,
know.
let's talk about this.
So-
Let's talk
y'all
about
run
this.
to talk about it.
Yes, why
it's
not?
on you. It's your
It's on
personal
weekend.
business.
Okay, I put my wife's name on my chest.
Nah, I like it. I like it. I ain't mad at that.
No comment. But look, it's fine. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad it's because his situation. That's my sister, so I agree with it's good. But anybody else?
But then
I'd be
he
like,
said
that's
that's bad luck though.
you know,
It's like when you
I
buy-
wouldn't do it.
It's like my thing is when you put people's name on you. It's like buying buying your person, your significant other's shoes. They're gonna walk out of your life. So when you put somebody's name on you, they're gonna.
Me personally,
It's
I
bad
wouldn't
luck.
do it, but to each his own.
I would do it with my like he
But
been with her 25 years.
30
30
years.
30
Thir-
years.
30 yeah, I'm doing that.
At this point,
I'm doing that.
and
30.
even if
But you should have did it 30 years ago.
No. I mean, you got to make 30. No, I agree with putting the time in first,
Yeah.
then doing it.
yeah,
Don't
his
do it early.
situation is different.
Do it after.
Because-
Like we got 30 years in there. You can be on my
And
chest. You
even
know what I'm saying?
if they break up,
Yeah.
the next person, oh, this is the mother of my kids that I've been with 30 years.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
you
Yeah, like,
understand
it
that,
makes sense.
respect that,
Women,
it makes
women,
sense.
women don't care
But
about
do-
that,
but-
especially because they got every dude they been with they one up.
I met a couple this past weekend, and she was saying that she has her first husband name on her chest, and the husband was there too, the new husband. I was like, "How do you feel about that?" He said, "He don't care. He sucks these titties
But,
every day."
but the funny part, the tattoo artist and Dave, you dealt with the tattoo that
Yeah.
shout out to Platt. He does Dave's tattoos. So, but so he was telling me the story. He was talking about this chick that he was with, right? He said so he went and he was trying to get what they was about to get it on. She on the bed, she flopped, and her titties they just flipped up like this, right?
And she got
And
names
she got
underneath
name,
them.
little name Kevin, real small under her breast, right?
Are you serious?
And he was laughing about it. He's like, "What you had?" So she had the titty slap, but when you flip it up, you see Kevin under her breast.
Wow, right there.
That's still Kevin shit.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Arnold, shout out to some of our listeners that's listening online, man.
We don't have too many right now.
That means none.
I mean,
Shout out to my man Paul.
What's up, Paul?
What up,
Yeah,
Paul?
GQ.
Yeah, my boy Jerry Crawford, he tuned in. My man Lonnie Lane, Money, Mr. Money, that's his name. Yeah, he tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
Mr.
But
300.
Wow.
that's it. So we
Is
hopefully
Nick-
people jump in
Nikki,
soon.
Is Nikki online?
Nikki said hi.
Nikki said-
Hey, Shout out to Big Mac, Anthony McAllister. You know, he just
Oh,
celebrated
yeah.
her birthday.
Okay.
That's
this
right,
past
man.
weekend.
Yeah.
And shout out
Cheers
to
to the-
Alicia. She just celebrated her birthday as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lisa, man.
Shout out.
Happy birthday to both of y'all, man.
And before we start, I want to shout out the PG County chapter, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated is crossed. All these wonderful women, 189 of those women crossed. Congratulations to all those women, as well as my friend Winifred Finley. Shout out to her.
Shout out to all you
Winifred
online.
was one of the
Winifred
189.
was one of them that made that line.
Okay,
Out
that's
of
what's up.
2,000 people, she made that line. So I'm proud of her. So
Nice.
Out of 2,000 people, that's great.
That applied. I mean, I could be exaggerating. But I'm just trying
You
to.
know- yeah,
no, I'm
that's-
sure.
Trying to put her in there, huh?
No, but the thing about that is true. Over there for the Delta Sigma Theta lines and AK lines in this area, the grad chapter, it's thousands and thousands of people
People that
applying.
want to be AK.
And so they apply, but they only select. Everybody think 200 or 108 is a lot, but that's out of thousands of people. That's pretty small. It's a good number.
Well, yeah,
so.
because there's a lot of sorority and fraternity members in this area. So
Right.
Well, it just, but what I think, but to his point though, is the AKAs and the Deltas is like
They use
thousands of people wants to be an
thousands
AK.
of people apply every year or every time they have a
So
line.
you trying to say thousands of people ain't trying to be Sigmas?
That's not what
I'm
I'm
a-
saying. I mean,
No,
but
but it's
not
different.
like the AKs and Deltas. Not like the AKs.
It's
and
different.
Deltas.
The men.
Even fraternities. It's
Okay,
thousands
but
of
oh no,
people.
hold
men
on, but
don't pull-
yeah, the Deltas and K's not with the Sigmas. They y'all
We
Zetas.
The
Zetas, yeah, the Zetas.
No, but
No, even
so
with the
what?
Zetas,
so-
most
Zetas get
sororities-
1,000
Most
people.
sororities,
What
most
about-
sororities versus fraternities. Most sororities have thousands. What I'm talking about when it comes to grad, it's
This
thousands.
is true. That's true. Even
of women
even
applying for the
even
Because
people
you
who are
have
trying
more
to
you
do-
have thousands of women graduating from college.
Yeah, like
I mean, but I'm just saying.
well, no, but what we're saying is the ratio is always bigger with women than it is to
Because
men.
there's more
Like even when I
women
was in
that are-
college, and I was in college at Talladega, the ratio was 13-1.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But,
because
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, more women are gonna go to college anyway.
No, but my point is, people look at it when you see a line of 200 women that cross.
You think
sorority,
that's
they
a
be like,
lot.
God, that's a lot, blah blah blah. But I'm telling you, out of that 200 people, it's probably about 10,000 girls that applied to be a part of that sorority, and those 200. So I mean, those women should get.
I wouldn't
you
say
know, props.
10,000. You pushing it?
No, I mean, I'm sure.
It's
it
a
was
large, it's a large number. He's talking about
So
cross.
the numbers are
And
large.
and he's also adding in the retros, right? People who didn't do it in college and come back
Exactly.
like 5-10 years later.
Exactly.
And they trying
That's
to be
normally
a
with the
part.
grad, yeah. So, but
Yeah.
but I mean, but you know, Sigmas, fraternities and the fraternities and Sigmas, I'm including
Qs.
Sigma because I'm a Sigma. But we did pretty good this year in numbers of members that's joining too.
Really?
It just yeah, we did. I didn't think about AKs. I don't think they.
So
wanna
are the
have a lot.
Qs still the most popular?
What do you
Pretty
say
much
most
so.
popular?
Most
What
popular.
do you- what
It
do you
depends
mean
on the
by that?
area.
Qs are definitely the most popular.
I mean, it's
speaking
in
of
the-
people who are
it's
not
in-
black, who not Greek, I understand why you would think that.
No,
But I'm just saying-
no. They seem to be more
No, they're-
coveted. They
'cause
seem
you
to be
gotta
more
think about
No,
coveted.
but why do you? What do you
I'll
give me
tell.
that?
Okay,
Please do, please
so I will
Please
say,
enlighten me.
high members of society that are accused. Steve Harvey.
That's high?
Michael
He
Jordan.
ain't even finished college.
We could do this.
No, it doesn't matter if you finish college.
No, we can
Michael
say-
Jordan,
we can say same thing about- we can say
Ricky
same thing
Smiley,
We can say same thing
Shaquille
about Sigma,
O'Neal.
too.
You
We
think
can say the same thing. Bill Clinton.
but kill honorary. We're talking about actually. No, but they're not
Michael
honorary.
Jordan, these
They're-
people, they are honorary.
No, they're not.
Okay. So
No, they're
listen.
not.
Well, just
no,
tweet
it's
the
no,
Sigma.
it's
You
no
don't understand
disrespect.
honorary,
It's no
so
disrespect.
because honorary is still a part.
This
of
is
the
true.
fraternity.
This is
But
true.
You can't say.
But
But
listen,
they're
say-
not
but hold
honorary
on.
though.
Honorary is.
Who
is
said
not-
that?
What does
Who
honorary
just
mean?
said?
What
The
do you
people
know
you
what
said, who you
honorary
said?
mean?
I said Steve
No,
Harvey.
who are the Sigmas?
That's
Yeah.
us.
Who are the popular Sigmas?
Illman Smith.
Emmett Smith,
Who's the guy that the civil rights leader?
John Lewis.
John Lewis,
Okay.
Bill Clinton,
Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton.
It's an honorary member too.
He's not honorary.
Well, why you don't know
he
what
plays-
honorary?
I'm
But
asking.
when you
I'm
say
asking.
honorary, what do you think honorary mean?
He went
They
through
did
grad.
not pledge.
That don't mean. See, you can't say that because you don't pledge no more. Nobody pledges anymore like that.
Okay, but we're not asking.
There's a lot of honorary cues too. You can't say
but
that.
I didn't say.
See,
But I
you
named
can't
some
speak
who
on that because
wasn't.
you're not
I
in the
named. I
fraternity.
named
So you
some who
cannot say-
wasn't.
you can't
I
say-
named
Jerry
You cannot
Rice.
name something that's
He is
not
Sigma.
either.
Jerry Rice. He
Okay,
played.
so all
I'm
right,
just
hold
saying,
on.
you can't
Let's
say
not.
honorary.
But
You
what
don't
I-
know what
what-
honorary means.
Hold on. All right.
What-
look,
First of all-
Because everybody's honorary.
but I don't
if
want
you
to lose.
look
I
at
don't
it.
want to lose
No,
your point.
no, they're
It's
not.
just like
Ho-
there's no first class.
I don't want to
tickets no
lose
more.
our point.
Yes,
I'm
they
with
are.
you.
There's not.
Listen,
You don't
listen.
know. You're not in a
I'm
fraternity,
with
so
you.
don't understand.
What I was saying was
They are
that
definitely first-class
The
tickets.
cues seem to be more coveted, right?
When you say covenant, what
See,
you mean?
I don't understand. your
It seems
point.
like I hear more people.
You can't argue with
about-
Sigmas about
No,
that.
it's not an argument. I just want to know where you're coming from. That's all.
I'm telling you that you hear more talk about the cues. Even the people who
think
are
it's
hold
that
on. Even the people who are Sigmas, right? Y'all Sigmas and y'all do represent. But there are other people who I guess are Sigmas. They're not as loud and proud about it as it seems like the Qs are. It's like the Qs are more boisterous. Now I don't know if that means necessarily
What's the size of the fraternities to each other compared to each other?
it's the size. That's what I'm saying. All these things just seems to be that they're more coveted. That's all.
Well,
Well, it depends because it's
like you
different.
said,
when you
like
look at the
Arnold said
size
in the earlier.
financial
No,
and
just-
non-financial, because financial
uh,
make a difference.
Total,
doing
total,
doing the work of the
total.
community.
No, I'm saying total. Like for instance, Sigma total can have over 500,000.
Okay, so
Numbers.
what's the number for Sigma total compared to Q?
You talking about?
I don't know. We don't know
I'm
what the
just
cues
saying,
are,
we
but I'm
both-
just saying.
yeah, I'm saying
and then
really
it's the
concerned about
Qs
us.
and then what's Dale?
Kappas.
He's
Yeah,
an
Kappas.
alpha.
He's a Kappa.
He's an alpha.
He's an alpha.
Yes.
Who you talking about? Who?
Dale is
Dale.
an alpha.
Dale is an
Dale's
alpha.
an alpha. Yeah.
He's an alpha.
And then
Tito's a
Tito's a Kappa.
Kappa.
He's a Kappa.
Yes.
Kappa, yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
right.
like I said, it depends upon your area. Like even people
Oh,
say,
oh, shout out our boy, man. Our boy, Chitty.
"Oh,
Chitty
Chitty's
is
a
Sigma.
Sigma."
Sigma.
Chitty's a Sigma.
But what
a
I'm
Sigma.
saying is, like, if you go to Florida, the Zetas are running it. There's beautiful Zetas. You know what I'm saying?
The
And
Zetas-
then there's like, but if you come up here, there's beautiful AKAs here running
Right.
thing. You know what
But
I'm saying?
I mean,
You
like
know,
I
it's
said,
the
but I
area.
do understand what you're saying in the sense.
No,
of,
I wasn't arguing. I just
no, I'm
wanted to
saying
understand
because
your
what
point.
I'm saying, because you can have Omega's got the like for you on the outside looking in. You can say Omega's is excited. I'm saying, but that's what
I
I'm saying.
agree.
So when you get like, for instance, they got a song, the Atomic Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that
that's
was song
like-
wasn't created for them.
It wasn't created for
But
them,
they-
but
they
they took
They
it
adopted
took it
it.
over.
Oh,
They
no,
adopted it.
no. But
Like-
speaking of that, they just made George Clinton honorary member Q.
They had to.
That was whack though.
That was like.
I can wait this long. That's y'all. But I'm saying them. They shouldn't have waited this long.
No,
like,
I'm saying why?
it should have been. You gonna take his song and make
Shaka
it your theme
Khan,
song?
Shaka Khan just became a Zeta this year too. I mean, there's
But
different
who
people
did say he
coming,
had time
so.
to?
They using her song as the
He
theme
didn't,
song.
he didn't pledge.
They used
like
to.
Ronnie said. So-
Right, but
It's
who
not
did say
about
he had
play-
the
but
time to do
Nobody
it
plays anymore, huh?
in his
they
lifetime?
do pledge. Come on.
No,
What?
what I'm
Not
saying
supposed
is,
to.
but I'm saying even with the honorary,
don't do the
but
same
it's still,
things to
but
play.
it's
They
still
still
work
behave,
that's
yes.
required even as an honorary. You still required to get.
Yes, I
like for
understand
instance, and like we got
George
my
Clinton
man,
still should have been a
my
Q.
man Blair Underwood. He's a Sigma, right? And you'll say he came in
Who?
under the
Blair Underwood.
I never Who?
I would say one other person, but he been
No, but go
he
ahead
got
and say
caught
it.
up with the
He got caught up
drag
with-
queens lately. With the Malik Yobo.
Malik Yobo, he's Sigma.
Who? Ashy lips.
See, I tell you right now.
Harry
Don't mention him.
Belafonte. Harry
Well,
Belafonte.
Bill Cosby drinking. He in jail.
He
You wanna talk about the
accused.
cues?
He cute. But look, Harry Belafonte is a Sigma.
Yes.
Proud Sigma.
Okay.
Represent.
All right.
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Hey, I ain't mad at the Sigmas.
Ew.
There's a lot of, but if you go back and look at like when Martin Luther King, that's a beautiful picture.
He's
you
an
see
alpha.
Martin Luther King was an alpha. John Lewis, of course, is a Sigma. You see Jesse Jackson, who's a Q, and I forget who was the Kappa in that picture. But it's just amazing how all the they
We're
were
in
part
different
of.
fraternities,
They
right?
were all, but they all worked
yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So
It's
it was
probably-
definitely a great
You should
thing.
be working together.
I
you
agree.
know,
So-
regardless of what fraternity.
But back
you
in them
pledge.
days, the fraternity had to, just like even when I was in Talladega, the fraternities had to work together because we was fighting against the Crips and the Bloods.
Yeah, I remember the fraternities had worked together like when I was working at Howard University. You know what I'm saying? To get certain things on campus and stuff like
Yes.
that. You know what I'm saying?
It's called the Panhellenic Council. So.
Okay.
And then we all work, and that includes the sororities too. We all work.
It
together.
is called the
All
council,
nine
not a
divine.
cancel.
Oh my God. I just love your 3 years.
Hot topics.
Anyway, hot topic. Anyway, salute to the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority PG County chapter. Congratulations on your.
Yo, virtue.
Salute.
That was a re. Anyway, y'all ready for some hot topics?
I thought they was over with now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I thought that was after. No, I'm just kidding.
That was kind of hot. Yo, talk about body shaming. I mean, body proudness. So Will Smith is big now. I'm not big. That was wrong to say. Will Smith is.
Why? It's 9
showing-
o'clock. You should say what you want.
Will Smith is showing
His real.
his realness.
There it
Look
is
at this
right
picture of
there.
him. What do
Yo.
y'all think when y'all see that picture? Would you?
First of all,
It
you
look
know what?
that big.
I don't mind Will doing this because I feel like he probably is like he spent so much of his life being a superstar. He just want to be like normal, right? And so that's like freeing to do something that people wouldn't expect you to do. But I just don't understand why he had to put his hands on the hips and do it like that.
Yeah, because that looked kind of suspect.
It's-
Other
it's-
than that,
I mean,
Well, I
it's
think
just-
because that's how Will is. He's a comedian.
He's
He's funny.
goofy.
He can do what he want to do, and he's above certain people.
no,
He can say.
well, yeah. I mean, he is all those.
That's
things,
just
but
like Prince wearing heels and his ass out.
it wasn't the
He
same.
can do
Prince,
that.
Prince,
No.
Prince was different.
that
He
was
wore-
Prince.
He wore mascara,
That's
his
Will.
hair, and makeup and stuff.
And he wore heels all the
But-
time.
And I
Will-
thought
but
Tony
Will didn't have
Braxton
to
was
pose
Prince
But
for
I
many
guarantee
years.
He could have just stood in front of the camera, though.
But I
mean, it
guarantee,
was
but I
just-
guarantee you, Will doing that, and then 6 months later, you
He'll
gonna
have
see
a
Will with
six-pack.
the 6-pack and all that, because he gonna
That's
train.
true.
And he
That's
gonna do
true.
that.
Hey,
he got
but
to
it's
do-
you
and
know,
that's just quarantine.
You can do that when you can get your meals prepared for you,
Right, that's what I'm saying. And,
and
you
get
got,
a trainer to work with you every
right,
day.
and work every day. I guarantee you, Will is not gonna look like that in 6 months.
You work around twice a day for like what 6 weeks. You can get that straight.
So-
yeah, first of all, he was forcing it out. It wasn't like it was like
Yeah, he was pushing. Yeah,
it was like he was just standing.
Well,
in
I don't know because like he's been doing a lot of TikTok. Y'all know that with what's that Jason Derulo,
Yeah,
and they did one where Jason was showing his body, and Will was faking like it was his real body, and then the thing fell down. You saw Will's, so Will been big for a minute, at least a year.
No, it was
So,
still
I
mean, quarantine
That's
weight.
quarantine
Yeah,
weight.
no,
They
I'm
wasn't
not-
doing.
I'm-
They,
I agree. I
He
got
didn't have to
quarantine
do no
weight, too.
movies and nothing
He let
like that.
himself-
You got to
Go.
think about this dude. He just got told that some little punk ass nigga August Alsina was fucking his wife.
Yeah, that's stress
you think
weight.
he was sitting around?
But you know how
And
many?
then he had to go act like he was cool with
But
it.
you know what? But I'm sure Will had plenty of other women or whatever.
But
he
he
had.
didn't get caught.
No,
Yeah,
he,
let's think
no,
about
he
it.
could have got caught, but he made sure they signed that.
No, but I'm saying,
that
but it
thing.
still made him
Nah,
look
all
like
y'all
he
see
got
that-
bitch smacked.
Yes. Yes.
It made him look
whatever
like-
Will did, I think he did it back in the day. When did Instagram come out? 20 what?
20.
12,
Nah, like maybe like 20,
20,
something like that.
2011.
I think something.
Yeah, we had this argument
Because
with
I
everybody.
feel
No, we
like
had that about
I feel like
Facebook.
yo, Facebook was the beginning, but Instagram and Twitter and them just changed the game, right?
Yeah.
Like stars can't move like they used to can move. I think they can still go over to some other countries and find some girls that keep quiet, but for real,
you
man,
can't.
you can't move like you used
You
to
can't
move, yo.
because everybody's snapping pics. Everybody got a phone.
Yeah, man.
When phones hooked up, it's
so
over.
yeah,
Like
you gotta
can't-
walk the straight and narrow.
And that's-
2010. October 6th, 2010.
So you gotta own your.
And that's the part I don't understand. Like your boy that's cheating on Khloe Kardashian. He don't
That's
even
new to
care.
me.
Chloe's a mess, man.
I know
First
that,
of
but
all-
what the point I'm making is that
Which
he's
one is
the-
Chloe?
She's the
Tristan
tall-
Thompson.
taller one.
She's
OJ
a mess with
O.J.
four
Simpson's
basketball
daughter.
They're
players.
not married though.
O.J. Simpson's daughter.
Is Tristan Thompson married? Is
Uh,
Tristan? Are they married?
No, they
They-
just got a baby together.
But they
He do what he
they
wanna
broke
do.
up because he
Who?
cheated.
But who she?
She with Tristan Thomas. So
Now?
Tristan
well,
Thompson.
they back together. They broke up because he was cheating on her
Right.
with
Jordan.
with Jordan, their best friend.
Yeah,
one of their best friends.
One
One
of
of
the
the
other
twins?
girls.
He
So-
was flirting.
he was
Twice
flirting.
he got caught with some different
He got
yeah,
caught.
talking
One of them
tracks,
twins?
right.
But now
They're not twins.
they got back together. If you watch the show, he was all about her, all in love with her, and trying to get her. He fought her to get back, and now he's cheating on her again. And like 4 women that
Yeah.
came out.
So
Really?
what?
Well, I understand. I'm just saying, but why he not gonna be
he's
smart?
a freaking basketball player, and he got and LeBron
And he's
got him
young.
paid. LeBron got him paid, and he's young.
Yes.
Because when he re-signed his contract, he was represented by Rich Paul and them.
Yep.
And he had just won a
And
championship
she
in
not
2016.
moving with him like he in
So
Boston
he
now.
got pizzade that last contract, right? So I just I feel like listen, we'll talk about my topic when because I'm talking about something totally different, but it's also going to mirror on maturity and how we're
but
conditioned.
my thing is, how stupid is she looking? You know what I'm saying? They
First of
keep
all,
taking her back.
you gotta think about
She's
something.
not looking
She's a
stupid.
Kardashian.
She's not looking stupid. One, you have to understand something. You never know what agreement they have amongst themselves. You don't know what they got in their relationship.
So when the girls come out, she might have to act upset
Right.
yeah,
because she knew he was messing with her. But for the girl to come out,
Like Hillary
and
Clinton.
if the girl's exposed,
Right.
you got to act upset because.
but she's not even acting upset.
She's too close. She's not even speaking on it. She just. like-
yeah. But see, this is the thing.
Because he probably not
That's the
cheating.
other
They
thing,
probably
too.
got to understand.
Why is everybody else in their business?
True, but not even just that. Let me just say this too. Yo, like, Chloe is probably whack.
First of all,
She the sexiest one out
she's
of all of them,
below
so.
average in the looks department.
She is.
Not anymore.
Yeah, she is. Even though
She's
she got
below
work, she
average
got work done and everything.
I
She's
think
below
she looks
average.
good.
She's below average.
Courtney is the best looking one to me.
I used to feel that same way about Courtney, but I think
your girl always gonna be the one that
No,
Ray J
Co-
beat down.
no, he right. No, Courtney is the best natural looking one.
Yes.
Kylie look better than her now, but Kylie got work done, so I'm like, I don't trust that. Like that little girl, her and Trap.
She did all her
Travis
work.
Scott.
She looked
Her
like her
Travis
older
Scott had-
sister. She did all that work.
I don't
to
know
look
how that
like her
baby gonna
sister.
look.
And then you got to think about it. She
Tell
what,
her
she
and the
was
baby.
with was Tiger before that, right?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. But Kylie really didn't look that good, like in real life. Like her natural structure, she got work
But
done.
when you're a billionaire, you do look kind of cute. Jay-Z even told you that.
So y'all don't think
So
that
Oprah
Tristan is
sexy?
making Chloe?
Oprah is sexy. Hey, matter of fact,
Not to me.
we ain't even
That's
get
what I
on
was gonna say.
it. But
That's what I was gonna say. I don't think a billion just makes you sexy. Jay said that. That's a dope line, but that ain't really true.
No, Oprah is sexy. Have y'all seen her like when she do like? Y'all seen her
Oprah is
come
not
hands on
sexy,
the
yo.
Old magazine?
well, we
She
we
has
got
some
a we
sexy
got a
bitches.
new billionaire about to make it to the scene.
Who?
Let's see how sexy that's gonna be.
Who?
You see how
Melinda Gates.
and you saw Steve
yes.
Steve Jobs' wife when he passed away. They said she was the sexiest woman alive.
That nigga Fenty, he left his job, left the mayor and everything.
His wife and his twins.
Right.
She's
Speaking,
like,
like you said, speaking of which, of course, Bill Gates and his wife have announced their separation. They're split.
Gay.
no, it's not. Yo, Bill. First of all, to look how he look, and to think that how his conversations have to be, being like the nerd that he is, then he wear that same sweater
All the
or
time.
same 3 sweaters every day, Joe. Yo,
He's just the epitome of money. Because let me say, I have a
epitome
friend.
of money.
I have somebody that I know. I'm not gonna say they are. If I give an example of who they are, but they're married. I know they're. But the husband dressed horribly. Like every time,
This what I mean.
I'd be
This what-
so embarrassed sometimes to be in public. But he has so much money, so I can't talk. I be like, and here I am. I'll be over.
Arnold,
I'll be
he
like,
talking about you.
No,
I don't have no money.
I don't know who I'm
I
talking
was
about.
about to-
Because Arnold called me. He was like, "Yo, you need to see what he got on." But he
you
did
don't
pay
put
for
me in
it. He
that
paid for
conversation.
everybody. He paid for everybody.
so don't say no one word. Hey, yeah. So Bill Gates, man, it's strange because him and his wife look so bland. They both look like really super bland.
And to think about it, he's 65, she's 56, she's 9 years younger than him. They've been married 27 years,
She's all he's all she's known.
pretty much so. And the thing about it is like she's not that attractive.
But she's 70 years old now.
She's 56.
That's 70 and white.
That's 70 white
That's
years.
probably true. I mean, but this is the thing, though. Just for conspiracy theory purposes, I think that the split is coming because she believed that Bill actually was about really helping the world, right, with his money, and Bill sold on that. But I think she's watched some of his backroom plans and seen that this dude actually cares about pushing up the elite. And really doesn't care about the
Man, give us a
average basic person. Like he feels like they're expendable because he always to make comments like. I think she was letting this stuff slide, but I think she really seen it behind the scenes. He would make comments like, "The world can't hold how many people are being born." Right? He said the Earth really cannot handle it. We're going to override the system. So he's like, we have to depopulate or take people away. I'm like, yo, God the only one. People are trying to get pregnant who can't get pregnant. And people who ain't even trying to get pregnant are getting pregnant, right?
Okay.
So God is doing that. So I think you got to figure out a different strategy.
Lord, look at his wife. She look better than him though.
No,
You don't
she
think,
doesn't. No, she doesn't. They both look rough.
You don't think he was talking about Microsoft and like deleting people from the system?
No, this dude, but you gotta realize Bill Gates
Look at
made a virus for his own computers so he could sell the software
To fix it.
to fix the viruses.
That's crazy.
That's smart.
I don't know if
It's
that's
smart, so you always have business, but but now your competition.
But
is
like
not
you said,
even putting out
but it points to a more sinister plan that millionaires do all the time.
Yes.
And that is, think about it. They have like I think in Philadelphia somewhere they have a light bulb that never goes out. It never blows out. They literally can make a light bulb that will last you 30 years.
Right.
30 years it won't blow out. But they won't sell you that light bulb because then they couldn't sell light bulbs.
Yeah, same thing with cars, right? If you looked at cars from the 60s and 70s, right? And if they were hit one of the cars of today, the cars would crumble and that car would have not even a scratch on it, right?
Exactly.
They don't build them
But
like that.
they don't build cars like that no more because now at a much higher rate that you pay for a car, now you have to go get a new car.
Right. You used to for that, and you get all that back in the days. $2,000
And-
would get you an ultimate strong metal,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
metal.
yeah.
Yes.
See, and their thing is they don't see it as taking advantage of the consumer. They see it as taking advantage of the insurance company, right? But they're all in cahoots together because the idea is to just keep the money moving.
Yes.
But again, we could cut down on pollution and everything if we didn't have to keep throwing away light bulbs. That's extra glass for no reason.
But see, the thing about it, you're right.
Other
But see, we got to keep things circulating, right?
But-
and that's and
But
when
even medicine, it's like, and even the stuff they're doing with the prisons, like they've monetized the prisons. Like I think in the prisons they might have vending machines in the prison. I know they have the cell phones, but now how you got to pay to talk on the phone? Like you pay like $5 and get like 2 minutes.
yes,
You know what I'm
if you
saying?
get that, I think
If you get that right, so you got to pay $30 to get like a good 15-minute conversation. So you monetizing it, and you're just creating a problem, like you said, like
And that's
sending the
a
virus
service. And
to
that's a
fix it.
commercial service that run that phone line, right?
That's what I'm
getting
saying.
paid
So
for.
so that's why. So they have invested interest to keep people in prison because they need people on the phones. Because if that phone,
Wow.
the money they're making off the phone lines,
Deep.
but not only that, you also get pretty much free labor because when you're you think about it, even if you're just making license plates, right? The average license plate, right? They charge you maybe $60, $70 or your
think it's
initial plate because you're paying more.
$87, yeah.
They're paying just in Maryland, what, $87, right?
$87 for 1 year.
For 1 year, right? So just think about it. You got paid $87, and if it took them a day, right, where it only cost them $1.28, they paid that person $1.28
Yeah.
to make that $87. You think about every single day that a license plate is being made, they're only paying $1.28, and they're making $85 profit
yeah,
Right. And
Wow.
so
off of
that-
each
But
one.
you know what y'all just made me realize
commercial
about
business
Yeah.
Bill Gates. So who's in charge? Who made the iPhone?
Steve Jobs.
Steve
Steve
Jobs.
Jobs. That's what I'm saying.
So, but
Well,
Bill
Tim
Gates
Cook
has
is
something
the
to do
one
with that,
taking
right?
it over there. Huh?
Don't Steve Gates kind of has some
No,
connection with
he has
Apple?
nothing to do with it.
Well, I just noticed with the Apple, like if you have an iPhone that's from 7 and above, you can't use the old chargers no more. You have to use them new kind of chargers.
That's,
Eventually, if you have it, it's going to change. You won't be able to use the new. Your phone won't.
I know with
With charge.
laptops, the power cord.
it depends because if you still have a 6, you can still use the older charger.
So
Well,
we
you
had.
can't use earphones though. Have changed though.
Yeah.
That's what you mean, the earphones.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but the newer phones don't even come with headphones no more.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So
I don't like them
We
shits
were having a
anyway.
discussion before we move on to love, sex, and relationships. We were having a discussion about iPhones and Androids before.
I'm probably the only sucker in here with an Android.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's why
you
you
are.
can't get on. What's
And
it
only-
called?
only-
Clubhouse.
You can't get on Clubhouse.
And the
But-
only reason I did that for being cheap with money wise. But I'll be back on July when my contract is up.
Well, we were just saying how iPhones aren't as good as as these new.
Well,
as some of these
I was
Androids.
saying
Well,
that.
iPhone not good as.
Well, the thing about it is, with an iPhone compared to an Android, Android has a lot of features, and they can be complicated. Where an iPhone is very easy. Even a 3-year-old can actually use an iPhone and work
I
it.
beg to differ. I think sometimes it depends on the issue because, well, the problem you have when you switch from a Android to an iPhone, you be confused for at least 6 months. You
Hey.
know what I'm saying? And then vice versa.
My whole dish about the Android versus the iPhone was that I'm thinking because I've been just randomly catching like promos and stuff of the Androids. I think the technology is better. The phone is better built, and it has more features. Like the iPhone got a ton of features that we don't know about, right? But like you said, it's pretty simple. I think it's not as sophisticated. It's just sexy though, right?
It's sexy.
The
and
Android
it's
ain't as sexy,
simplified.
but it's doing like I think the cameras are better,
Sex sell.
the drives are better, the
Actually,
speed is
actually,
better.
they say that the iPhone camera is the best camera on the market.
I don't know.
We like
I
to
don't
think,
know.
The newest.
No, all of them.
Them
So-
Galaxy
so-
pictures be off the chain.
I'm telling you,
So what
picture's
I
different.
think what the problem is with that is that their phones are, when it comes to the camera, it may be simplified on the Android camera. Well, not all Androids, because see, Androids have a bunch of phones where there's only one iPhone, pretty much.
True.
Where you have Samsung,
Hey, but-
you have this, you have that, and everything else for Android system.
Can you explain the leap though? Because I got the 10. Shame to say, they're about to release
Now
the
you
12.
got the 10X,
Yo, I got
Right.
the 7.
and they about to
get the 12,
release the
though.
13.
They're going to release the 13,
I just
right?
bought a 12
so the
today.
11 and 12 is out. Yo, the camera on the 11 is like 5 times better than this camera.
Yes.
Well, one you got.
And-
How are they making a camera that much better?
Well, you see, if you look at
How?
if you look at
the 12
at
is
the
even
thing,
better than the 11.
Right, if you look at the
One
the
got the
power
3.
here, it is like 4
One got the
different
3
things,
cameras?
or that makes it.
Both of them.
get it
There's
from
4
different
cameras, right?
4 cameras that takes a picture at the same time, but they catch it in like these certain type of
And they put it
angles.
together.
They put
and
it
then
together.
it connects it together. It picks the best.
Oh my God!
That is
Because my
amazing.
man
That's
took a picture with
ridiculous.
11. I'm like, none of my pictures, no matter what filter I use, nothing could
But,
make my.
but 2 years ago, this was the best
this
thing
was
on the market.
This was the best camera.
But
That's what I'm
tell
saying.
you,
I don't understand,
They're
man.
about to do it where you can actually take pictures with your phone underwater.
They
Actually,
do that
actually, you can do that.
can't
do that now.
Not the iPhone.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
The iPhone as well.
Because this one is
With
waterproof.
this one, I can do it with
This
this.
one is
I've done it
waterproof.
before.
Get out of here. Well, I feel old.
Yeah, this one. You got to let that 7 go, baby.
Actually, I just bought. I'm sorry, I lied. I bought the 11 today. I bought the 11. I have to start. Yeah, I bought my 11.
You haven't turned it on yet.
I'm not. I'm when I get home. So
That's
next week,
dope.
y'all.
I'm
see
going
it.
to upgrade that. You said the 13 coming out in September?
I think something like September,
Because
October, something
I
like that.
always wait for 2 phones to go by. I'm not going to do 10 to the 11 to the 12. I do 10, skip the 11, and then
So
do
Okay,
the
hopefully-
12.
I'm doing
I-
7 to 11.
Look, I try to do mines. I'm kind of old. Like all my kids, everybody got a phone better than mine, pretty much. So I'm trying to do like
What's this?
this is the same one you got.
10.
The 10x.
10X.
you
Well,
just
Max.
got that because just a month ago you was on the. You had the 6, right?
No.
You was a motherfucker.
Ain't no way, Dave. But I tell you, I can't wait till my contract up with this Android I
Android.
got. July, I will be going back to the iPhone. I like the iPhone.
But
It
last
doesn't
time you
pay to
got
be
an iPhone-
cheap, huh?
You was at an
Pay to be
iPhone
cheap.
3 the last time you had an iPhone, right?
no, my last iPhone was a 7.
Oh, 7. Okay.
and
my
then I
bad.
got the Galaxy 10. And then,
Not the Galaxy 10.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Ain't they on the 20 now?
I don't even know.
I think they are on the 20, isn't
I
it?
think Galaxy XP.
Well, we get the
The
pictures.
13. I'm about to do that 13.
Yo, PDO Love Guru is in the building. The squad. I'm trying to figure out what was going on with the hat, but I ain't want to say nothing.
Hey,
but
what's up?
it's nice.
Hey.
It's really schoolboyish.
Yeah, I'm doing something else here.
Doing something. Yo, Love Guru.
Hey.
Let's make him mad.
So this is a question. This is for the guys, man. I decided not to make it like all the way around, but just for the guys. Like, could you date and marry a bisexual woman?
Oh, what?
Sure.
A bisexual woman.
I don't know. I'd rather my side if I was into that thing. I'm just gonna shut up. I wouldn't want my wife to be bisexual.
You are.
You wouldn't want your wife to be bisexual?
No, I would say if I had a girlfriend. I want,
like a girlfriend number 2 or something like that.
I want her
But
to
see,
be
this is the
bisexual.
thing. I think most women are bisexual to an extent.
No.
To an extent. And
Not,
I just
oh, that's
Actually,
that might be
a good
true.
point. He made a good
Most,
point
yeah,
because they
most.
do certain
He
stuff.
said most women.
Like they
most.
do, yeah. But he got a point because they do certain
to
stuff
an extent,
that
like I wouldn't say they would actually.
They
be
go to the
comment
club
much.
and dance with
That's
each
what I'm
other.
saying,
Like, you
They
ain't
be
nothing
kissing
like to
each
see a woman
other.
twerk on each
Hey,
other, and be
bitch.
like, and they be, they be grinding on each other, and that's nothing.
They are.
So,
they
nothing.
sit
you
on
know,
each other's lap.
They do
like
all that.
It's not, and they walk and they hold hands.
Right, they hold hands.
And
hug.
you
And
go
they go
on
to
trips.
bathroom together.
You go on trips. They go sleep in the bed together.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, this is
Nigga,
true.
And like, dude, I can't. You going like, hey, Dave, go to the bathroom with me. Dave like, nigga,
Exactly. Come with me. Come with me. What? No nigga has never said this ever, right?
You
Nah.
say, hey, dude, I'm going to bed. I'll be back. I
No,
got you.
no,
And at least you do if you had a crazy spot. I'm not gonna go in there with you. I'll be at the door waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? Making sure you good. If I ain't going to bed.
Nigga, I ain't even waiting for it though. I watch you drink.
Yeah.
Make sure you put a napkin on that joint.
Yeah.
I mean,
And don't
forgive
let
me,
no
but
girl go
I'm
past.
always be like, yo, can you walk me? walk
And
me
don't
to
let-
my car. I'm first to say that. Yo, walk me to my car.
No, this nigga said he'll actually tell the chick, "Let me walk you to your car," and then he'll ask somebody else to walk him to his car.
I sure will.
Man, we went to that Louis Kim concert.
wrong. Wow, yo.
I sure will in a minute. I'll be like,
You a wild boy.
this place look a little bit.
It's rough out here.
It's a little rough.
Nah, but he get drunk. You act just as stupid as the rest of the
No,
people.
I don't. I
Yes, you
handle
do.
my liquor
I had to
well.
calm you down so many times.
I handle my liquor well. But liquor carriage is really bad with me. Like I'll fight in a minute if you. I'll smack.
When somebody sometimes I think you just want to get it off your chest, huh? So if somebody give you a reason, an excuse, huh, then you ready to go.
He's not even really like that. He's real mellow.
You talking when I'm
Until he
drunk?
drink.
I mean, he's more fun going when he's
No,
drunk.
I'm fun, but my mouth is bad. It's like even when
Yeah,
I'm
it's
sober,
reckless. It
like,
gives,
and then, like,
so you know he already smart out the mouth anyway,
Period.
right?
But-
Sober,
And-
right?
and
But when
so
I'm-
sober.
but
So
when
it's
I'm-
real
when I've
reckless.
been known when I'm drunk to really, really hurt people's feelings, or and
I
and
believe it.
like, but normally I'll be like, did I say that? I didn't mean to say that.
You don't
You
know
meant
you
to say it.
I'll be like,
This nigga get drunk peeing people yards.
okay, moving on. But
Hey.
back to the love.
For sure. So
I could do it.
you could? Like it's something to think about a little further
Paul
because
Sackwell said, hell no, he couldn't marry
a
a
bisexual woman.
bisexual woman.
Yeah, because I'm thinking you gotta really think about that because it's like really being with that person and knowing that this is like how they are, and so think about it. Like it's bad enough to find out that your girl's cheating on you with a guy, right? Or to find out she's cheating on you with a girl.
I think it's worse to probably find out about a guy.
I'm kind of with you on that in a strange way, though.
And the reason why is because right, there's no chance of me being with her and another guy. But if she's with another girl, maybe we can work something out.
Might, right? There's a chance.
The window's open on that one.
So you mean tell me you've been married 20 plus years? You come home and she in the bed with this woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what I'm saying? No, let me tell you this way. Let me say, and that's something different. Say you've been married 20-some years,
Mm-hmm.
and she just totally giving her a commitment in relationship to a woman. You wouldn't feel mad behind that if she committed.
Oh, good point.
You know what I'm saying? Like she just say, "Look, I'm in love with this woman."
I don't want to fuck with you.
I
no
mean,
more.
that would hurt anybody. I think, whether it's a male or a female.
Yeah, I mean,
Would it hurt more because it was a female or
nah.
no different? See, I actually don't think that at this age my ego could handle it, right? I think I could have probably dealt with it better when I was younger.
I think I
Well-
could deal with it better now than when I was younger.
Now,
But in
yeah.
that scenario that you said, I think it would be easier because you would be like, there was nothing I can do. It was nothing I did.
Yeah.
Like I think if you cheat, if your woman cheat on you with a man, you'd be like, what, is my dick smaller? Or,
yeah. Or
did
was,
I not do
was he
enough?
a better man
Was he
than
a
I
better-
am?
yes.
Yeah.
But you with a woman, you don't lick it right.
No, but a woman, no, but for woman, like just
You-
like if
yeah,
a
yeah,
woman
you kinda
dating-
like- that
if
was
a
just
woman
some-
dating if a woman find out that her husband is gay, it's not, it was like pretty. She should be upset, but she'd be like, it was nothing.
But
Against
no,
me.
but it's funny how there's a double standard, right?
Yeah, definitely a double
because
standard.
for us, I feel what you're saying. It's kind of like if it's a woman, I almost could make a justification in my mind, like that makes sense, right? like I couldn't do anything about that,
There's
right?
nothing
She
I
like
could
she
have
likes
done.
women.
That's what she want, you know.
Yeah, but
And we
for
can still be
women, if you
friends.
reverse that though, I think women are like would much rather be cheated. Their man cheat on them with a woman.
Yes, they would.
No,
Much
but
because at
it's
least
not-
they feel like they're a girl because they fit in with the other girls. But when she got to tell her other girls who their man cheated on her them with women that mine cheated on me with a man, she like, yo, kill me.
Well, the thing about it is just that nobody likes dishonesty. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Of
if-
course not.
That's
So-
crazy.
Yeah, but just like imagine, say, you imagine your wife coming home and saying, "I caught this nigga with Lil Nas X."
You said your wife come home and
Yeah,
tell.
I'm saying your wife. She said that. And she said she caught you with Lil Nas X. How would she feel compared to catch
She'll
you out with
feel
Meg Thee
horrible.
Stallion?
Yeah, she'll feel horrible.
Yeah, I think
Like, cause it makes sense.
I think it hit her hard if for me to be gay.
That
and
would
then
hit
for
hard.
me
Yeah,
to be with
yeah,
another
yeah,
woman.
yeah,
But why is it not hitting us hard for our woman? We find out our woman is gay.
Because we one in society we have accepted
Because
woman to
women
woman.
too.
Men have accepted that. Like, when,
But I mean, I think just society has accepted it.
well, this is true. Like I said, I think that word most qualifies it, right? Because there's some women who don't want other women,
Yeah,
at all.
definitely,
They don't see what it is. They only want men. Shout out to those ladies.
What
I
they
love-
say,
I-
I'm strictly dickless.
yeah, I love them ladies. Shout out to them. But
That's because they couldn't get a liquor license.
But it is it's interesting. So the point of the question is because I really would like to think about our conditioning in our generation, right? Like I think we just grew up in a different generation.
That's true.
Where it was not as accepted, or where I think when we was in school, we all said like one gay guy.
Yeah, we saw one or
And
two,
maybe
and you
one
knew,
gay girl.
but you knew who the gay people were.
You kind of knew it, right?
Yeah.
But they,
still, they
wasn't flamboyant. They
wasn't
kinda
flamboyant
stayed
with
in
it.
there.
Yeah, they stayed in their lane.
I give you a story. I was in this in '90.
Unless they was in the flag
Yeah.
team or something.
Yeah.
The flag.
Oh yeah. Or they were hung with a bunch of girls. But look, in '90, this was like '95. I was in college. 95. Talladega. We had this dude that was gay, right? And he was straight flaming with it and all that.
Right.
And that back then that was crazy. Down Alabama,
Yeah,
and they wasn't having that.
yeah.
And
They beat him
actually-
up.
Oh, I'm telling you, he was good friends with my wife. Right. So I sort of like protected him a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Took we was cool. Plus he went to high school and he followed
Y'all
me
to
to us to college. So because him and my wife was good friends, and so they was good. And guys hated him. Like he had a roommate in there that used to make him go outside in the hallway so he could change his clothes
Oh,
because he knew he was
wow.
gay. You know what I'm saying? Because he was just that gay. But but
That's
I tried
crazy.
to took him.
That's crazy.
So, but one weekend, me and my wife, we went out of town. We went to Atlanta for the weekend and kicked it out there. And he just came out flaming. He wore some bikie pants. One of them.
He went with y'all to Atlanta.
No,
When
he
y'all
stayed.
came back.
He stayed on
Yeah, Alabama.
campus.
Okay.
So, but all the dudes, they wouldn't like mess with him because of me. So
Right.
they was like, nah,
But he came when y'all were gone.
But when we was gone, he just
showed
flamed
up.
too bad. And they say, I don't care what this do. If we got to deal with, well, they just call me Face. We got to deal with Face. We got to deal with it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They beat this dude so bad, dude. He left campus, man.
Oh wow.
yeah.
They
I
egged
believe
him
that.
up. I mean, because he just came out flaming and all. He was doing
Yeah, he
shit.
should've
But,
did
but
that.
you know what? And that's just crazy how times are. Like this was in not to tell your age on him. This is in like 95, 96.
He already said that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He did say that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, but not to tell my age. 95, 96. But now you see stuff like that in college.
Yeah,
they
it's,
like
they
they're
run the
most,
campus.
Hold
They
on,
the
but
most
that-
popular kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
run
that,
the
but
campus
that guy must have thought you was like Al Pacino or something. He's like he thought
They
Cause
call
you-
Arnold face in college.
because he wasn't going they wasn't gonna mess with him while you was there.
Right.
But
But he
when you
thought
left,
he thought he was
you
cool. But he just
he
went
went
all
too
out.
hard. Yeah, he went
That
too
sound
hard.
went
like
too hard and I
y'all
I
remember
couldn't
the show
help him.
Oz? Y'all should watch Oz.
Yeah.
And when Eddie Beachy raped the dude's son, because he took
Hey,
his
I ain't see that many episodes. To know, I don't know all the
Oh,
characters.
Oz was the show right there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized I ain't see a whole lot of shows either.
Yeah, I didn't catch
Like
it.
maybe the first 2 seasons I saw, and that was about it.
Yeah,
Ours was that was the show.
That was crazy.
But anyway, back to we always get
Yeah,
off
we
the
get
top.
off
We gotta
the top.
stick to
yeah. So the idea is like it's hard to kind of say now because it's funny because our kids were raised by us, we were raised by our parents, and it's like even though each generation is becoming more progressive, it's just funny how we do kind of pass these same kind of biases and feelings and that we feel towards these different things onto our kids, right? So I don't know about your kids. Like I feel like my daughter, she's 28. She's definitely way more open and accepting of
That
the
lifestyle.
changes, right?
Yeah.
Like none of her grandparents would be feeling it, right?
Right.
I think my son understands it. He don't really get into
Yeah.
it, but he understands
Right.
it. But at the same time, I kind of feel like Avery and I don't know. They kind of still carry a little bit of the biases that we had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
Even though he's younger.
Avery should be open to it
Yeah.
because he went to.
I mean, but they're open
they
to
know,
it.
They know that they're there.
oh,
They
But-
know the girls are there. They
Right.
know the guys are there. But I think he still carries the traditional values of, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
that we gave to him. And so I'm just thinking about our conditioning. Like, I think if we were conditioned differently, like should our grandkids get ready for a world where basically it's like it's
Solemn.
regular? It's regular for a guy to be bisexual married to a girl who's bisexual, and they kind of like.
Might as well because that's where it's going right now.
well, you know,
and they run.
That is true.
Well,
I'll
even
take
though-
case in point, and I know y'all two probably seen it, but what is it, Power Book 2 or whatever?
yeah.
I gotta
and-
watch that.
So that's what
You talking Ghost?
Ghost.
not
The Son.
No,
Ghost.
the son.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
but the
son,
show
right.
is
Son.
Ghost.
The
though.
son, but you know, like in the Mary J. Blige, one of her sons
Yeah.
in there, he's gay, right?
Okay.
But
he's the
Yeah,
hardest
hard
one.
dude.
but I wouldn't say he was
No, he's
the
the
hardest.
best killer. He would kill.
No,
you.
he's just the smartest.
He's
Oh,
the
yeah.
smartest,
You're right.
right? And so like the family is like a family secret, right?
It's not, but it's
And
out.
It's out to the family, but the public, like the older brother, doesn't really want it out there like that. But they know and they kind of accept him as being gay,
Right.
right? And so, like, what's his name? What's the dude's name?
The son.
The son, yeah.
Yeah, you know you're talking about the son.
Okay, but
Tariq?
Tariq.
Yeah.
Tariq. So, like, he's around Tariq and everything like that, and it's like he knows that he's gay, but he doesn't even like comment on it or nothing. It's like it's just he's doing whatever he does, and you know they hanging together and they do whatever they do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's not. It's never even been
It's
a
not even a
conversation,
conversation, right.
about it.
because I mean, when you respect somebody, you respect somebody as long as they are. But I would say this: like growing up, my mom, she's a minister and stuff now. But I mean, I wouldn't say she was homophobic because my mother always was open. Like we had a gay nanny.
but that generation, they
Not a
knew
nanny,
that they
we had
existed, but they
we
didn't.
had
like a gay dude that stayed with us, but
was
he's
it
clean.
transgender
at the time.
transgender babysitter, and he helped. You know, when my mother
Worked
he
and stuff,
worked.
yeah.
When my mother worked, he would be the one that sometimes to pick us up from school. My sister and all that. He would, if he needed to stay with us from time, because it was my stepdad's cousin, so he would come in. He would keep the house clean. So my mother never was judged. You know what I'm saying? But you could
Sure.
tell my mother still.
But even back then, the gay or transgender guys back then, they still were sort of against that movement.
But it's
You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah, so like,
There's-
but we even know some gay people who they talk about gay people like it ain't nothing to
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
yeah. So I don't remember ever back in the day. I seen gay guys, but I never saw nothing about transgender. Like I don't remember ever.
Yeah, you really don't see none.
It was really low key. It
They
must
just
have
call
been
them what they
cross dressers.
cross-dress or transvestites.
It was,
Van-
that seemed like
transvestite
something I would see on
now.
TV. I never saw like a real one in real. I'm sure some of the guys who were gay in our church.
Well-
because you know we had to.
Yes.
Well, the thing about
Tambourine
also
players.
we
Normally the piano player.
we grew up around.
Whoever reached for the tambourine
We
first.
had them. Yeah.
we grew up in the projects of East Capitol Street, and a lot. So there was a gang of, but they were respecting the community because your boy Rayful Edmond, I don't know, remember they were part of his gang. A couple of them. I'm not saying that I don't know the connection sexually with them.
Yeah, boy, because
That's
you don't
been-
want to get shot
yeah,
when you leave
I
out.
don't know. I don't
Mind your
think
business.
He's trying to watch his words
Watch what
now.
you say.
I don't know.
You know I ain't no fighter. I ain't
don't
gonna
think
protect
there was
you.
a sexual connection between them, but I know that they were.
But
part
he was in
of,
the crew, right?
They were part. It
And
was,
and we can say that there's allegedly been rumors that Rafe messed with.
I'm not
Bobo.
saying that. You ain't hear that?
I never even knew
I
that.
never heard that. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
I think to me, but
It's alleged.
but back then it looked like it was a power thing too, in a sense.
One thing you ain't gonna say about Rafe is
Paul said Cain. I don't know what he mean by
he
Cain.
was talking about the son.
The son
Oh,
named
Cain.
Cain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
Kane
yeah,
is the older one, but
yeah, that's the one.
Thank you, Paul.
But you know, just to a point where you said
I would
before,
say this, that
how
Rafe-
generations change.
Rafe had a ton of money. He had so much money, he ain't had know what to do with it.
Yeah,
that is true.
They said he had so much money, he
yes,
ain't know what to
they
do with
say he'd go outside. He would go outside, but he had so much money
it.
he
He had
could.
trash bags.
He
said
just would just throw the
Throw
money
in the
away.
air. We be running.
When we was
grabbing-
young, we used to be on Watch Playground. Rafe was to come down there, and he have all the kids line up, and he throwing $100 bills. Now you imagine you 8, 9 years old.
And
You
you
bring
take
home $200 to your
See,
mother
Mama, she's happy.
because Rafe was threw it up in the air.
I know it's
You know what I'm saying?
And my Bible told Mama, you click that money out my house.
Hell nah.
That, no,
Nah,
I'm
my
saying,
mother
Don't
ain't
go
do
out
that.
the house, all right, but something else gonna come
Yo,
in here.
I heard the story.
Some new shoes.
But back to your point about the how times change. Okay, I don't know if y'all watched the I never really watched it, but the show the show with Will Smith's wife and
Red Table
Red
Talk.
Red
Red
Table-
I never seen it.
I know, but
I love it.
so they did one topic recently where the daughter came out and said she is a trisexual or something like that, or she like
Yes,
and
yes.
So and you see how the grandmother was like
she felt not trisexual, but but that she was poly.
Polly. There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah.
That she was poly.
But
Me-
she said she was a poly one who's never had has had the least amount of sex. That's what the article I read.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
headline
yeah,
was.
yeah. Willow was saying that she believed that she was poly, and that's about loving more than one person.
Or
So it's
one
different
person, man or woman. Yeah.
Yeah, man and woman at the
And-
same time.
Right, but and the grandmother, you see, because the grandmother from the old school, you see how her reaction
She was like, I can't get
I
Old
with
can't
school
get
and
with
from
that.
Baltimore too.
Yeah, she was saying, I can't get with that.
I cannot
And-
really get with
and,
it.
you know, the mother, she in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
'Cause she-
Jada like understanding both sides and saying
But I think
that.
because the way they came, it just.
That's what I'm saying about it's about conditioning. I think that because we were conditioned the way we were, you know what I'm saying? Like I really grew up around all the men in my family, my grandfather calling, you know, they would call gay guys punks. You know what I'm saying? That was just the way they talked about it. It was very taboo. You know what I'm saying? And even if you was a gay guy, you still acted like a man around men. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
That
didn't,
is true.
You didn't just you
Yeah.
wasn't flamboyant and like so I feel like sometimes, even though I understand human behavior, which is when I've spent years studying, right? That conditioning still be on me because just the way, you know, the people who you looked up to, the way they acted, you know what I'm saying? But again, I say that to say because I'm wondering, is this just my conditioning in my heart? You know what I'm saying? Or
Well, but we always say, and I could be wrong putting the connection together. Racism is taught. It's
Absolutely.
It's not adopted. It's taught. You know
no,
what I'm
it's
saying?
not a natural thing,
No,
right?
it's not a
You're
natural
not born
thing.
racist, exactly.
So it's where it's homophobia. It's
Exactly.
taught and conditioned. So
But you can say that two ways. You can say you can be taught to be gay too, in a sense.
no,
Because
gay.
in your environment.
No, but we said homophobia is not. It's a whole difference between gay and homophobic. Homophobia is how a straight person or somebody who
the
not-
fear that
Yeah.
these made up fears that they
So
carry
it's
about it.
different, right?
Yeah.
But it's saying I see what you're saying because it's like you used to
It's
feel about somebody with AIDS, like
Yes.
you didn't like you think they look at you or
You're gonna catch it,
you gonna
right?
catch it, or they
Which is
touch
exactly which are with unreasonable fears.
unreasonable feels, yeah.
Which becomes
But but
Shout out to Wendy Finley. She just checked in. She said, "Hey, fellas,
yeah.
What's up,
What's up,
Wendy?
Wendy?
What's up?
congratulations." Woo! But anyway,
Yeah. So the thought is, you know, being able to date a woman. Maybe I could, you know, I
said-
would like to think I would do well, like you said, at our age, with a woman
I
who
just think that it's
like
just-
men and women.
No,
it's
but
just-
you said
My
with
thing-
the-
like,
my
if you,
thing-
if you find somebody that's in love, and you should trust them enough that they love you and don't.
Well,
let
no,
them-
this is true.
'Cause no matter what, just like you straight, you still look at other women. You still lust probably for other women, but that don't mean you're gonna cheat on your wife.
No, this is true.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, the thing about it is, the biggest thing is the conversation that you have. Do you have communication? Do you have a strong enough communication to even have that conversation, or are you so judgmental?
Okay,
that,
so-
that they won't even
the-
have that
and that's
conversation
the whole
with
issue
you?
in relationships now. all this judgmental. You know what I'm
But
saying?
hold on, I was gonna say, are you strong? Because I think there's some people who feel like I respect that you're bisexual, right? But that's not for me, and I can't.
And that's fine.
I can't be in a
And that's
relationship
And
with
that's
you.
fine. You
And
should,
that's
and
fine.
you should
But
accept
the
that.
person, but doesn't the other person feel automatically rejected then,
That's
or-
your fault.
or feel like
I mean,
I
you
lost because of being myself?
That's even just like there's
But I-
people
but-
there's people that
Well-
that are, let's say, that are HIV positive, and then they tell you that, but it's your study. You're like, I like you, a great person, but that's just. I
But
just
back
couldn't
to-
date
okay,
you.
Right.
a great analogy for that, right? Is this right? Someone who has a criminal past,
That's
right?
true.
You know, they have changed their ways, right?
Sure.
But you may not want to be bothered with that person.
Once
because
you
they have a
once you know what the past
But
was,
my
right?
thing is this: the
But hold on, but the past is different than R, right?
No, because see, you
Because
may-
that's
you-
interesting too, though. What if
but-
a person
but
said,
see,
"I
because
used to
you-
be bisexual"?
But how can you used to be bisexual? You're still bisexual. you just
Don't
you
practice.
just you just don't act
You don't
on it.
engage.
But
right.
that's my point. What you're saying, what I'm also saying is, even if you say, okay, I'm bisexual, then you say, well, you say I can't get with that. You know why? Because I don't think I can never really
please you
fully
fully.
because you gonna end of the day, you really gonna want
Desire.
desire a woman at that time.
But see, that's the thing.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
why would they even be bothered with you if they desired a woman?
Because they love you, but I'm saying, but
But they could have loved the woman.
no, what I'm saying is,
No, but he's saying, but he said the woman. If a woman comes to him and she says she loves him and they're in a relationship, but she also is attracted to other women, he's saying that he would feel there's a level of pleasing you I can't get to.
I can't get to that
because you want a woman, but the woman
Show
could be.
me how to please you.
no, but
It's a
you're
conversation.
never gonna do it.
But you don't
So
know
I talked to
So-
somebody who told me the same thing. They was like, listen, this is a female. She's like, if my man likes men too, she's like, well, I would
Strap on.
totally embrace that, but I would strap on. Like I would give it
That's
to him
not
what he
want
wants.
though. He
That's-
want that wood.
That becomes the
But
question.
but he getting the full
No,
wood.
Nah.
she would have to. She have to strap on and put some Obey cologne on too. You know.
So Old Spice.
Some Old Spice.
But
I
no,
just don't-
but
I
my
just
point
think
is,
if you-
like,
if
and
you-
I-
if
and
you
this
like-
is kind of the same situation. I don't know if y'all been watching celebrity marriage boot camp.
Right.
Never watched it.
So I told you who was on Delicious and the guy from the Central Fox
Fox 5.
But also the comedian the
Michael
African dude,
Blackson.
Michael Blackson.
Oh yeah, he got like 2 wives.
No,
two
he,
girls?
has
No, he got
wife,
one
but the thing
girlfriend.
about it, he's
It's not even his
upfront
wife.
where he's been totally upfront with her and told her
Yeah, he
and she
like-
knew it from the beginning,
Okay.
from day one, that he needs at least 2 to 3 other partners
A week.
a week. While she accepted it in the beginning. Now she's having issues accepting it. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's like, well, I told you that from the beginning,
And because they
then
hooked
he's
up.
not even changing. Like she was like, he said, I would give you a day with just me and you, but you got to understand.
But the way
And
they
this is
hooked
the way-
up was through a
I gotta
threesome.
watch that.
And
to
they
see.
they hooked up.
They hooked
through
up through a threesome. That's how he
You know
hooked
what
up
I'm saying?
with
He
her.
was like, you know me from the beginning. I love
Their
you.
first date.
He tells her, I love you. You know I love you. You know I'll be there for you forever as long as you
Look.
allow me to.
That's why he
But
married her.
Right.
First date, a threesome.
I told
Right.
you from the beginning.
Yo.
I told you from the beginning
Plethora of
what
women.
it was. You agreed to it, and now
Interesting.
you want to change.
Look, they had a story.
Interesting.
They had one of the shows where they was telling the guys to go back and create the first date you had with your wife. He said the first date I had with her was with another woman. What I'm gonna do? I can't bring nobody here, can I? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was
Wow,
like, I
But
can't
the
do that.
point I'm making is that if a woman or a man came up to their significant other and they said, "Hey, I'm bisexual, but I love you. I want to marry you." If you say you accept that in the beginning, then you have to accept that.
Yeah, what
And-
I'm saying
but-
is
but-
that you
okay,
won't
have
accept
to,
it.
Okay. So, but
No, if
so
you say it in the beginning,
So
you have to-
I guess the problem is more along with what Arnold, the scenario
Right.
Arnold was setting up. So say you so I meet a woman, right? She tells me up front that she's bisexual, so she's attracted to women. I'm like, okay, but you love me, we're gonna be in a relationship. So that relationship, is she also telling me that she needs to hook up with those other women, or she's just saying she's attracted to them? She's gonna be faithful to me.
Well, you have to have that conversation.
And then
Well,
Steve's
and
point
that's what I'm
is,
saying. Tell 'em.
how much should I worry about that level of attraction that you have? That Like I guess everybody feels in a relationship like a woman marries a man knowing he's attracted to other women, right?
That's the point.
Yeah, but they only want you to have eyes for them.
Right.
One and two,
Well,
they want to make
No.
sure you
But the
get
point-
bald and
but the
fat
thing is-
and
the point- I'm
nasty
gonna speak out to
looking,
you,
so ain't no woman looking at you.
Nobody else wants you.
What
Right.
were you gonna say, Arn?
No, I'm saying, but eventually, for instance, if she say, "Okay, I'm into women and guys, but I love you. I'm gonna be with you." Okay, yeah, you can be only man, but that woman still gonna give her what she desires and she want. And then when she start just having that one friend that you say, okay, she can be with, eventually they gonna spend more time together than you. Eventually, you gonna get.
I mean, that's only your fears, though.
No, that's every
No,
man. fear.
but the thing in the beginning,
Why
if
is
she came
that?
to you, if she came to you and said that she's bisexual, she attracted to women,
Right.
I'm not
or
gonna
if
marry.
A man say the same thing, but the thing, you can say I can marry you, but you cannot. If I find out, you can be what you want before me, but after me,
I won't
it's
marry you
about-
if you bisexual.
Hey, so-
and then, so it's up to her to accept that. Okay, if I'm gonna be with him, that means I can't be with women anymore. It's up to her.
You
to
can't
say,
be with nobody no
You
more.
know, he
Yeah.
can't be with men anymore.
So tell me this: I got a friend, right? I think I might could get them to come in, who's poly.
I can't get jiggy with that. No, I'm just messing with you.
You gotta
Mike's
bring
like-
him in.
So he dates
get
like
jiggy with this.
multiple women, but he has his relationship with them.
Bring them in, please.
I want to see if they will come in, like all of them come in, like him and two of the women, right?
They actually was here. They remember they didn't want to get on camera the last time, where the wife was here.
Was
Is
that?
that the same couple?
No.
You
No.
brought-
No,
Oh, it was your friend.
no.
Oh.
Yeah,
You got the wrong everything mixed up.
yeah.
I would like to interview them and come on the show. That'd be
He
nice.
gonna act a fool.
No,
No, I think first of all,
they can sit right there, all three of them in that seat right there.
I think it would be a very interesting conversation, and you know what? It would expand our minds on that situation because see a lot of us.
Yeah, because I'm saying because the dude could talk about it like because he's actually doing it one, and then like I said, it's something. It's one thing like for me, it's kind of in theory. I've never
Yeah,
done it. I
right.
don't know what it's like, but to actually have done it and to actually believe it, to hear somebody talk about it, I think it's like
Because
Right.
from my understanding in a lot of poly relationships, right? You're not just having an all-out freak fest all the time.
no, that's what I'm saying. People think it's about that, but it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, like you regularly have relationships with these
Yeah,
people, man.
you
Like
have
these
relationships
real
with people.
relationships.
And that
Like
could be-
but
couple
you know,
of-
it's like everybody's filling a void for somebody in the situation,
yes,
and that's how it
Yes.
how it
Yeah.
I
plays
personally
out.
think it's a strong person or woman or man to accept that their other person loves somebody else. And the fact that they love this person so much
Okay,
and they
yeah.
bring them
So-
back.
so-
Well, I
so-
think-
that makes
I think
absolutely
that-
no
that's
sense.
amazing.
That absolutely
I
makes
mean-
no sense.
No,
My
no,
thing-
no, hold on. So that's the deepest fear that most people carry
That
is
don't
the
make no
feeling of
sense.
having somebody who you believe is yours or that you have an influence over them, but to actually see, watch, and know they're falling deeply connected to somebody else. To see them and feel them doing that, that's the fear people have. It's not so much just that you're attracted to them. It's to see that somebody else can get into that place in their life or in their concern, right?
But that's because
That you're in.
One thing about it is where our moral compass is, right? We have a hard time shifting our moral compass in the situation
Right.
because we're thinking we've always been taught one for one, right? From forever. But as we get older, most of us never even explored the option of saying, well, why is it more of the other than there is of us as far as men? You know what I'm saying? Why
Right.
are there more women than there are men? And who's filling that void? Is the reason why, these relationships have to happen.
No.
But how
I
factual
mean,
is
see-
that there's more
No,
women
see,
than
but
men?
It's
It's
factual. Let me
definitely
see.
factual.
I mean, I just want to know. I mean,
Let's just-
It's
don't
like
disagree
3% more women than there are men on the earth, and when you're talking about 8 billion people, that's a lot.
But another thing I don't get though, is since we speaking that, like when a woman say, "Okay, I like women now," but you get with a woman that's straight, dresses like a man, act like a man, and and do man things. What's the point behind that?
Well,
Give me your
because-
idea on that.
Oh, that's
So
that's
I-
another group we got to bring in for another conversation.
Well,
Okay.
so with that, my thought process is you like her looking like a man and kind of playing the role as a man.
Okay.
But
Stat alert.
when they're sexual, that she's more feminine in the sexual way.
All right, so stat alert. There are more women than men in the District of Columbia. The total population of the District of Columbia is estimated at 658,000. 312,000 are male, 346,000 are female. That's a difference of about 34,000.
That's just in D.C. alone.
Just in D.C. So there's 34,000 more
More
women
women.
in D.C. than there are men.
But then you got to cut off the women that's gay.
We got to cut off the men that's gay.
You
Cut
gotta
off the men
cut
that's
off
gay, too,
that's
though.
So it still balance out.
No,
And
it
it's
doesn't.
more-
It doesn't balance out.
No, it might.
No. You think about it. If you cut off the women that's gay, right? So you're trying to say that there's 34,000 more women that are gay, and then all the men are straight.
No, it's more men gay than
Not all the
women.
men are straight.
No, and that's
But
probably
I'm
not
just
true.
saying,
All the men are left?
if
Huh?
you
That's
just
probably not
said
true.
if you just said it balanced
DC,
it out, right?
In
Oh,
DC,
So then all the men would have to be straight, and all 34,000 more women would have to be gay.
Okay, I mean, true.
So that
It
would
wouldn't
that wouldn't balance it out.
It wouldn't balance it out. So
it's still not
so if
that.
it's 30, because it's 30, it's about 33 to 34,000 men, and
probably half
and that
of them
equal
are
that many
gay.
women, and then it's 30. It's an extra 34,000 women on top of that.
Yeah. So it would have to be like 70,000 women that are gay to match the 30,000 men that are gay.
Right.
You know the funny.
So, go ahead. Then we're gonna.
No, because we was talking about, but I finally saw that movie. What's that? That Spike Lee movie that
She gotta have it.
no, that Nick Cannon played in. What's that? Chirac.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
haven't
guys
seen
seen
it.
You haven't seen Chirac, and the thing what they did is the women, because the men was out there gang banging all the time, so they wanted to stop, make the peace happen. So what they did is they did it by controlling the pussy. So they stopped giving sex to the men until they act right.
They got civilized.
Until they got civilized and stopped doing it. But
Yeah,
so,
because it's
so-
about Chicago.
right. And so what the men did is so what the men was, so some of the men was like, hey, I'm going to try to screw some dudes, right? to try
In
to,
that movie, they said that.
they were just saying it. Never so they did it, but they was trying to it was just getting to a point where they were saying, because every woman just stopped having sex because they were saying,
I don't
because
know what that
was
movie's
this a
about,
true
but it
story?
seems very strange.
no, it wasn't a true story.
So
It was
it's about how Chicago. So it's based off the word Iraq. You know how it's just
right.
foreign.
Yeah.
So
The
Chicago
killing, right?
is wild. Is wild. They have a whole bunch of killings and everything like
Yeah.
that. So that's why they name it Chirac.
I'm saying, but the
But they
women
had-
actually tried to do that as a strategy.
Yes.
And is this movie
That was real?
It's on
Yes.
Showtime.
And
I mean,
the
No, it's
movie.
on. It's
I don't
on
know about
Prime,
in real life.
Oh, okay.
It's on
Prime.
thing.
Oh,
So, but
okay.
what it was saying, it
I
was
started
given.
watching it, but I never got through
But
it.
because I thought it was crazy too, but it actually made sense, and I thought it ended up being a good movie to me. It was stupid because it was rapping, like he was rhyming and all that throughout the whole movie. But when
Nick
you read Nick Cannon, everybody was talking. Even Samuel Jackson was rhyming in the movie. But the point being, they were saying that if women stop controlling them, they control the men by
They can control the men by that.
just stop giving it up. So, but then they even try to go to the men, and then they said the little gay dudes though was like, no, we with the women, and we not gonna give y'all nothing either.
Oh no.
But you think about it, right?
That's funny.
We go to war. We rob, steal, kill, right, and everything for pussy.
That's it.
Hey, what that little viral game they had out said, I cooked breakfast for the boss.
Oh,
I washed the
wow.
car for
So
them.
that was the woman
Yeah.
saying for the D.
They did both ways.
They did both ways. I didn't
But,
know
see,
that.
but think about it. We do.
I
so
go to
much.
church and pray
Like,
for them.
Just think about it. How many men
I smacked the
actually
hand.
go out here and go to the barbershop? They get nice cars. They get nice clothes. They sell drugs. They do
So you saying
violent
they doing
things.
that
Work
for-
40
crimes.
hours a week for
They're
the
doing
boss.
that for vagina.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's it.
They first of all, most men. How many men you know just really want to go out here and do the things
Right.
that they
And
do?
then how you dress? You dress to impress the women.
Yeah,
which
sure.
is women dress to impress
Other women.
Oh,
Yeah, they
that's
want, but
deep.
men
That
dress
is
to
deep.
impress the women.
Yes, Niggas would wear some holy ass drawers and some more shit if they wear drawers at all.
Men don't like for instance, men probably you in the house, you won't need to take a shower unless you're gonna go out.
Yes.
Whereas the woman gonna take a shower when she get up
Yes.
anyway.
Yo, PDO, that book. Where can they find that book?
Of course, at IamDarrellOwens.com, and you can buy the book, or you can always go on Amazon and get the digital book. A lot of people downloading the digital version.
The Love Rework. How's it doing? It's still doing. It's the number one seller in
I
DC?
mean, you know, it's still.
He said no one said
Exactly.
It's the number one seller at the LeBaron.
And the
Yeah, yeah, and in Northwest.
You got it though. You making that money.
Hey,
You
I'm
down
winning
there.
somewhere.
I think you're number 3 in PG, ain't you?
You moving up there to Waldorf.
Something like that.
No, congratulations, yo. We always proud of you, man. Black man's own business.
Oh man,
Work
you be
for
doing your
itself.
thing too, man. On live, man.
Yeah,
You go
live,
live and giving some good pointers, man.
I be trying,
y'all
man.
need
Turned
to tune
a-
in.
He turned to a pastor, not
Yeah.
on Tuesday nights though. So, hey,
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to
yo,
tune into some of your.
We can't.
stuff.
We'll be remiss because this is Mother's Day weekend coming up.
Damn,
That's
it
why I
is?
wanted to close up
Yeah, it
before we
is.
do
Damn.
that. So, anybody got big plans for Mother's Day?
We taking moms on. We going taking on Saturday night. We trying to avoid the rush, because you know people pressed to come outside now. Mother's Day was already a big day. Now people been in the
Oh,
house,
it's gonna be crazy.
so it's gonna be all these small groups. You know, it's gonna be more groups. You know, out. So and then the restaurants cutting their stuff in half, so they're not even accommodating as many people. So it's gonna be a big rush on Sunday, but we going on Saturday night.
Right.
Wow. Okay. And
And
you
you
know,
know,
I
church-
wasn't even
most
thinking
churches
about.
are
I thought
closed.
about Mother's Day, but then I wasn't thinking about Mother's Day. But I might have to do something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For my mother.
Make a reservation tonight. It's Tuesday, so
I'm-
it's the
nah,
perfect time to
I'm
make
not-
a
I'm not
reservation.
doing all that now. You
Get some
nah.
crab legs, cook at your house. Church, but the good thing about church though, church is still
Everything's still
virtual.
virtual.
Most churches are virtual, so church is not gonna be
Is your
packed.
church still virtual?
Yeah.
We're virtual.
Are you still you?
Yeah, we still virtual. Yeah. But some of my my clients who you know rent space from me,
They
they're-
started back
They're
up.
back. Yeah.
I'm just gonna buy a nice gift. I'm gonna go to mom's house, and hopefully my stepdad will cook some good pork chops and sauerkraut. And I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Mother's Day. I think
It came
Father's
so
Day
quick.
this year is gonna be pretty big.
I think all the holidays once everything open up, people. So I tell you, it's gonna be the biggest. 4th of July is gonna be so
Well,
huge.
July gonna be lit. It's
I'm
gonna be
actually, so I might actually.
huge. Do something for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
When last time you saw your mom? If your mommy asking.
Last year probably around this time. Nah, that's probably like
So she
last
gonna be
June,
looking
something like
forward
that.
to
So
Yo, we had a great show today. Thanks so much to our engineers in the building.
Shout
We
out
did this
to
thing today.
uh,
Shout
yeah,
out.
Shout out.
absolutely.
Shout out. Yo, y'all tune in with us. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you, Paul, for you good. Oh, Wendy, congratulations again. Jamia just tuned in.
what's up, Jimmy?
Jamia.
Where's Jamia?
Jamila.
Anyway.
Where's Jamina?
Yo, we see y'all next week. Salud.
Salute.